But it was cool. Like, I took edibles and, like, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, damn, yeah, Lil Wayne. Like, I like that song. And it's like, he's there actually physically rapping it, you know? So it's like, kind of like a mind fuck being like, Lil Wayne, The Rock is probably, like, one of the most famous people in the planet. And he's, like, right there. It was pretty, all that stuff was sick.
When we went to the Rumble in 2015, when it came to Philly, we made an Adults for Cena sign.
Adults.
Ooh, Cena's, he was looking pretty bald up top, too. I saw some rough screenshots for the guy.
Oh.
You might have to start shaving it.
Damn. As long as he still looks good in jorts.
Nah, he's going to get hair tits.
Hair tits?
Yeah.
What the hell are hair tits?
It's the fucking, the hair implants that people are getting now.
Oof.
Wait, why is it called tits?
Because,
Just
like
fake?
girls go away with and come back with brand new sweet tits.
Uh-huh.
Now famous dudes are doing it with hair.
Go away.
Yeah.
You
Like,
act like you gotta take a trip.
The girls take the trips for the BBLs.
Yeah.
They used to
The
take...
titties are American made.
well,
Yeah.
it's still some downtime though.
Yeah.
You still gotta go to TJ to get the sketchy
Oh,
stuff, but
you're saying like a...
you can go around the corner for some new tits now.
Yeah.
Well, apparently the best hair tits are from Turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Apparently,
that is,
turkey's not only good for, also good for like getting like shit like teeth, like what do you call them?
Yeah.
Veneers and shit.
Yeah.
That. Apparently, that's the place to go. Like you're getting like quality shit, and it's not super expensive. And
In
shit.
America, fucking veneers are like $50,000.
Yeah.
They gotta chill. It's just too white and perfect. You look
Yeah.
like an idiot.
They do look wild.
It does. It's like really horsed up too. Like for like the first like month, like your like lips don't even go like all the way around your teeth. You're just kind of walking around like that all the time.
If you go to like a nightclub or a bar with a black light situation, you look like a fucking psycho.
It's
funny.
insane.
Your mouth is glowing.
I love like the fucking like you see like you know those older white people that have like this like they've tanned so much that their fucking skin looks like a begging strip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you see them and they have the veneers,
Dude, Cena
Just-
kind of has that kind of
the black,
like
the white, like
catcher's mitt skin going on
Jesus
too.
Christ,
Oh, you vey.
insane, dude.
Damn, it's that bad in person.
Yeah.
I mean, I have an HD television, so I can
Wow.
see it pretty bad on there too.
Plus, it's rough. Like a lot of those wrestlers. Like I walked on the Sunday after Mania. Well, I guess it was 2 nights, but my cousin and I walked up and snuck into the WrestleCon, not the WWE one, but another one. And like all the 80s wrestlers were there, like the Bushwhackers, Ric Flair, all these dudes. But just like seeing them close up, it's kind of tough. They're definitely like catcher's mitts that have been like tanning for years.
And those guys have been through some shit. They've done some heavy fucking living.
Yeah.
If
You see the deathmatch guys up close, and you see like all the scar tissue on their skin. That's even worse.
yeah, when cauliflower is like the least of their problems.
Yeah, like Abdullah.
like yeah, like you look like a literal burn victim.
yeah.
I want to see Mick Foley without a
I
shirt.
forget who I saw. It was like an interview with somebody. It was
Just
one of
ground
like
meat.
it was a guy that was actually came around after I stopped watching wrestling, so like early '90s. But the guy was just like walking to an appearance, and like from like the backstage to like when they were going to introduce him and shit, he was like pretty much C-shaped, just hunched over, just like, and then as soon as he crosses between the curtain and they say his name, he's like upright,
Snaps into it.
Yeah, I was like, God damn, how
Back
much,
to work.
how many perks that motherfucker's probably chewing just to do that appearance?
So one of the classic hardcore dudes from ECW, Sandman, he's having he was like Stone Cold shtick before Stone Cold, like slamming
He
beers.
also owns a strip club.
Sandman does?
Yeah.
Where?
In Wilmington.
Is that I was
Axe.
Where's he from? Is he Wilmington?
I don't think so. I think he's like Aston area.
It was funny when I met him last weekend or the weekend of WrestleMania, I was like, he sounds like he's from Folcroft. Like he's like very like Delco, maybe South Jersey, Northeast.
Because I remember when he moved it all in, as I used to do the door at the place across the street. It was Gold Club when I was there. It had a couple other names before that. And then Hacks opened up across the street, and then like business just dried out for us. But he used to come over to us and like he was nice, but he didn't like. He would come over to us to make change and shit like that. We're like, yeah, we're not doing any business. You're just like rubbing it at the fuck in right now. But yeah, he was totally hoagie mouth.
Yeah, can you break these 1500s for me?
Yeah, and we're just like, no,
No, I don't have enough.
we don't even have like 51s yet. Yeah.
So he's got a dark side of the ring that I need to watch. I think. It
Yeah,
just
I haven't
came out.
watched that one yet.
I heard that shit's entertaining even for people who don't like wrestling.
Oh,
It is 100%.
I haven't watched any
Absolutely.
of those yet.
There's a handful of episodes of people I knew nothing about and was
Yeah.
still like glued to the screen.
I was just watching a podcast and they were talking about some. What do they call like the female wrestlers? They're like
Divas.
yeah. One of the divas had gone from doing that to pornography, and then it gradually went from like just regular like softcore shit to like ended up being like the real down and dirty like fucking double dicked in the ass and shit. And like they're talking about like her fucking behind the ring appearances and shit. It was like it's fucking brutal.
Yeah,
Who, China?
No, this was
No, China just did like an unofficial sex tape.
Nah,
release.
she did.
Shout
a
out
couple,
X-Pac.
She did a couple major releases
Yeah.
actually.
Oh yeah?
One Night in China.
yeah.
There were
that shit
se-
was disturbing.
There were sequels.
But yeah, this girl actually like she had a tenure in pornography, but I was like yeah, it's dark. And
It wasn't Sunny, was it?
I feel like it was. That's
reddish
not
brown
familiar.
hair.
No, she was a blonde.
My wife had
Wait,
on.
no, yeah, it was that Sunny
Yeah.
chick. Yeah, because they said at one point in time, this was like like.
She did like Cinemax porn though. She didn't do like.
Well, apparently she went further on,
Oh.
but apparently at one point in time,
I also dropped off
before her porn days,
paying attention to wrestling, so I don't.
when like
I thought you were gonna say paying attention to porn. I was gonna be like,
Lies.
well, like when the internet
Lies
was like
detected.
in like the early days of the internet, she was the most downloaded picture
That was Sunny.
ever in the history of the internet at that point.
Yeah, pretty
I
sure.
was like, Jesus, and like they're talking about like they were like passing around backstage at wrestling events, and then from that she ended up just finding some dude that was basically became her pimp. He got her into pornography, and then she was doing all kinds of wild shit. I was like, Jesus.
it's
Sounds about right.
so fucked up, and because we just listened to. My wife had another one of the divas, Ashley something, maybe an Italian last name. She ended up killing herself, but it was like another 2020. But all the guys, horrible, and like hearing about like what happened to, like I didn't know wrestling in the early 2000s, and then I started seeing like when it got super sexual. That shit is
Oh, Attitude Era
weird.
was
But not even like there was like I'm familiar with Attitude Era, but then like I was watching something you would probably know. It was they were like having sex in a bed in the ring. It was what's the
That was
guy's
past
name?
that was past me paying attention.
Yeah, it was some guy, a famous wrestler, but it was so weird.
Well,
That whole era was weird.
it's kind of weird. Like I'm also a casual, except for like the late '80s, early '90s. Like you had Miss Elizabeth and maybe like one other diva, and that was it. And like they were just there to look
Yeah, they
pretty.
didn't fight. Yeah.
And then it morphed into people like China and what was the other chick, Trish Stratus or whatever,
Yeah.
where they were actually like physical specimens, not in the titty area, but like they had like a gun show going on. They were fucking like strong and like beasts. And then you're like, then it went right back into combining the two
Yeah.
to where they were like physically like specimens, but they're also like, lack of a better term, pigs.
Yeah.
Like they were like,
The girls now rule. Like when I found out that I was going to go to Mania, we watched Royal Rumble, and the females were better than the dudes. Like they're
Yeah.
awesome. They put on like a crazy show.
well, I still hang out with John Hassan, and he always like makes me watch wrestling shit. It's always like, I don't care, right? But I make it a point to watch the Rumble with him whenever I can, because that is actually super fucking entertaining.
I used to tune in every once in a while.
If
the
you have
signs
enough,
are fucking great.
Yeah.
Signs are great.
The signs are fantastic.
if you have enough people hanging out, everyone can like
yeah.
pick a name. You can get,
Yeah.
it's fun.
It wa-
Yeah,
it was a lot of
I'll still get sucked in.
Yeah.
I'll know nothing about or hardly nothing about everybody
You don't
involved
need
at this
to.
point. But you don't have to.
because everybody has like the most like insane entrance into it, and you're just like the whole time I'm like, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? And at the one point, you're like, I don't give a fuck. This is all great. This is fucking hysterical. I get why people fucking love wrestling that much. I just fell out of it so hard, and it's like I don't have enough room for the information in my head to get back into wrestling.
I don't know if I get it. Like, I love the nostalgia of it. Like,
Yeah.
I love seeing ECW stuff I remember from high school, or the WWF, WCW stuff I remember from, like, even younger, the old
Yeah.
figures. Obviously, I sell a lot of vintage stuff, so it's big there. But
Yeah.
I don't know if I, at my age now, could get fully invested in the mainstream stuff. Like, the
No.
And I guess maybe if I had a kid or kids, that's
Yeah.
kind of how you get back in. But, like, I would have no like the current storylines in WWF. Like it doesn't get me the way the old stuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
The only reason I even was into it at any point in time was just because, when you're a little kid, you watch Saturday morning cartoons. As soon as the cartoons would stop, wrestling would start.
Yeah.
Really?
And you're like,
Saturday morning superstars.
So I'm still gonna fucking sit on the couch like an asshole and just might as well watch it.
Was that it? Didn't it? We would probably be so young, barely remember. But isn't that the one they would like roll into the ones filmed at the Spectrum?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
all that wrestling. Yeah, that was awesome.
I went to a few of those.
That's awesome. Yeah, that was.
Remember Hulk Hogan against the Warlord was the headliner, the one that I went to.
The only thing that the only wrestling match that stands out to me that I remember was there was this wrestler named Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Oh hell yeah!
Mm-hmm.
And he got hit in the throat in a match, and it wasn't fake. It was real. Someone actually had contacted, pretty much just nailed him in the Adam's apple, and he had to get wheeled the fuck out. He was just couldn't breathe and shit. Somebody, I don't know if it was an elbow or a punch,
That
but
can
they
kill you.
caught him right in the fucking Adam's apple, and they had to take him the fuck out of there. And other than that, all I remember is just the fucking Piper's Pit. And I always thought it was the fucking corniest thing when I was a kid. Then when I got older, I was like, actually, it's kind of funny. Because he would just get up there and whoop someone's ass and just start doing little line dancing and shit. I was like, this is fucking hysterical. But yeah, that's the only reason I ever watched wrestling as a kid.
I was a casual into it in the early 2000s because of Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
I thought he just did the coolest shit I ever saw, and I was like, I want to watch that.
I did watch a match later on in life that only thing I can remember is there was this black dude and an Asian guy named Rikishi.
Rikishi.
Yeah.
Stink
He was
face.
there. I saw him
Yeah,
at the con.
and he fucking pretty much was rocking a thong,
Uh-huh.
and he fucking
Yeah.
he had
He
this,
put you in the
this black
turnbuckle.
dude was on was up against the turnbuckle, and just kind of pretending I'm birds swirling around his head, and he just fucking face planted his ass on this guy, and you could just see how the dude's nose was pretty much in his ass
it.
crack, and as soon as he got up off the dude's face,
Here's you and Rikishi.
you fucking looks a lot like me.
He thinks my.
He gave him the stink face.
It's fucking I couldn't
awesome.
be mad. But dude, as soon as he
Damn,
got up,
Rikishi's blonde now.
the black
Damn.
dude that he sat on fucking just starts chucking, just start barfing.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's great.
So his sons are I guess two of the biggest dudes, two of the bigger WWE guys now.
Huh.
Only thing I know about WWE now is Vince McMahon pooping on people's heads.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Hey, what a wild dude.
I was watching wrestling casually when there was a huge ceremony where it switched from WWF to WWE. That was one of the last things I ever watched.
It took me forever to realize that it was the same thing with a new name.
Yeah, I wish I would have. I always wondered about that because they changed the logo a little bit, and then it went all the way.
They
to
chopped
the
off
E.
the F.
Yeah.
I think I stopped paying attention when Hogan dyed his hair black and started wearing leather pants and shit. I was like, all right, whatever.
Well, he was in WCW when that happened. That's when he heel turned to Hollywood Hogan. He already jumped ship.
I never realized his hair was black back then.
Well, he did
The
I thought he
facial
just
hair.
wore black.
the brush on shit on his beard.
Yeah, it was fucking
Pretty
ridiculous.
awesome. Pretty Hollywood.
It was the only thing that bothered me about wrestling people was that I grew up a comic book kid. They're like, oh, if you like comic books, you'll love wrestling. I'm like, why? Why? If I like reading, why would I fucking love watching a bunch of dudes hug each other on a stage? And they're like, no, you'd love it, dude. I'm like, no.
Yeah, they be
Stop
jumping
it.
around. It's
And they
cool.
won't let you say, nah, I'm good. You can't just be like, nah, I'm good. It's not for me. They're like, but you gotta at least try it out. They're like, quit trying to induct me, dude. Stop it.
John Hassan thinks it's real. Still.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Absolutely. And he'll seriously nah, they're really fucking getting hurt. I'm like, I'm sure they are because it is physical. But yeah, he's 100% in, dude.
It took me physically going to
It's
a
real to
wrestling
me,
thing
damn
to
it. It's real
even
to
like
me.
it.
Yeah. But
Yeah, it's fun live.
I went to a couple ICWs now. It was fucking sweet.
the Royal Rumble, John was on his phone with his bookie, taking bets on the shit. Who's gonna come out next, and stuff like that. Who's gonna get thrown out? Who's gonna get eliminated and shit like that.
Yeah, you can't do that on the legal apps though.
Because
I was
no,
on the
this is
way
actually
in,
a phone
Yeah.
bookie. Yeah.
on the way into WrestleMania, I opened up FanDuel and DraftKings. I was ready to just start making bets to make it more interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just funny as shit watching him get super excited about who's coming out, then getting super mad because you realize he lost money on it. Like, dude, you can't fucking bet on everything, dude.
It's a storyline.
Yeah. It's like, Jesus Christ. Like,
Well, essentially, what you're watching is a play. If
Well,
you
yeah.
really think about it.
yeah. Well, that's what was always given to me. It was like, oh, you like superhero shit, so this is kind of the same thing. I'm like, yeah, but
It's not that close.
this
to that.
shit's like, they go all over different planets and stuff. Your guys are still all in this one ring.
It's more close to a soap opera.
Occasionally
than
backstage.
than
Yeah.
it is a fucking
Yeah.
superhero story.
And I don't watch soap operas either.
It reminds me.
Yeah.
I heard someone just say that like
My stories.
the Drake Kendrick Lamar beef is like so gay because it's like two dudes reading each other poetry that they wrote.
Wow,
But like what
that's
you
true.
said is kind of like
It is.
reminds me of that.
It's like, yo,
Wow, that's spot the.
I
fuck
hate this
on.
guy so much, I'm going to write a poem about
Yeah.
it. Oh, dude.
That's spot on.
Listening to people talk about that is like a bit infuriating.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about it.
Yeah.
I know nothing. I can't talk about.
Yeah.
That was the best point I heard when someone said that, but I've listened to them all, and it's very hard for me to follow along. And
Oh.
now it's getting very weird.
Well,
Everyone, anyone, like, you used to just be like, you know, kill each other and shoot each other. Now it's just,
Yeah, beef.
instead of killing, it's just everyone calls each other a pedophile. Like, that's like the new thing.
Yeah, it is.
Like, literally, there's rap beef going back
Yeah.
and forth. One dude saying you're a pedophile, and the other dude saying he's not a pedophile.
I think it's funny that starts off as like, you got kids you don't know about.
Yeah.
And then it instantly escalates to you're a pedophile. It's like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. First you're a deadbeat dad, now I'm a kid fucker? It's like, God damn, dude.
And now with Twitter and Reddit and everything, like,
I like in the only thing I'll say is like Drake's latest response. Like he basically raps about like, oh, I'm too famous to be a pedophile. Like I would have been caught. Like
That was
yeah,
my
no
next-
one rich and famous has ever
Been
gotten
caught.
away with
Yeah.
pedophilia.
but when I heard that, like, I'm happy you brought that up, but wasn't the first thing, like, that's the weirdest response of saying, this is why I'm not a pedophile.
Yeah, like, that's your
because I'm
takeaway?
rich. If I wasn't rich, I'd be fucking kids.
Yeah.
boy,
It's like, I'm too broke to fuck kids. Like, no, you should not fuck kids because you don't want to and you know that it's a bad thing to do. It's like,
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I think it's funny as shit that, like, I will give, like, the rappers credit, though, is, like, somebody puts out a track talking shit about you, and then you got, what, like, 3 days to come up with some really good retorts? Like, that's...
It seems
hard.
like they've had these like locked and loaded. Because like
Well,
one,
yeah.
they'll release the next one, and then the next guy will come out like an hour later with like this fully produced track.
Well, Kendrick, yeah, the first response took a while, and everyone's like, oh, he's not going to
Yeah.
respond. And then once he responded, it was just like they were hitting it back and forth. It was awesome.
I heard that Kendrick mocked his son's voice
That's funny.
in a line, and I thought that was low, and it's really cool.
Yeah, the lower it gets, the funnier it is to me with this shit. I'm like, yo, you guys are successful adults.
Drake
This is what
also
you're doing. This is
made fun
hilarious.
of Kendrick for getting molested as a child, so you don't get.
That's what I said when it was.
that kind of lowered the bar even further.
It got really weird. Like he did like, and yeah, it got weird. He did what he said, and then it was like his rebuttal to not being a pedophile was that he was too rich.
What
Like
funny
it
was,
was,
like,
it
he
was
was
like,
like-
whoa, what's going on?
Ah, you should have.
What's funny was like, he's like, if Drake was like, yeah, you got molested as a kid,
Oh.
and if I had done it, I would have done it this way, so I would have gotten away with it later. I don't know what the guy who shit or fucked you was going about, but I would have done it. Yeah, it's just fucking funny to me.
The problem is that's the song that I liked, but it's like so weird lyrically, like you can't really like listen to it anywhere but your headphones.
It-
But to your point, like, what's the end goal? Like, what could it possibly escalate to besides them just releasing more
More music.
music?
And it also, it's
Like,
kinda,
just do a joint album together at this point.
It's also kind of like a it's a throwaway song when you think about it, because it's not like those songs can get airplay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like maybe in some like real fucking like gnarly clubs, but like you're not getting on the radio with shit talking about pedophiles and making fun of kids. And
No,
shit
but they're
like
getting
that.
millions of streams.
They don't need to be on the radio.
But the thing that's weird now is that it's not. I like that the two guys they're going back and forth, but it's just like not fun. Where it's like it's almost like if two best friends got in a heated personal argument, like we would be like we wouldn't understand what was going on. Like they'd be
Yeah.
talking about all. That's kind of what the raps are now. It's like, what are you guys doing?
It's
We
too
don't-
That
inside.
shit's fun too.
Yeah.
Like when like two like old like really close friends go at it. That's when like like you said, there's some shit that person's been holding back for
Yeah.
decades, and finally you're like the guy fucked your sister. You're like, all right, Get out my notebook, and you're just like, yes, this is gonna be great. It's like we're not gonna look each other in the eye after this, but and then of course they'll probably go on tour together in like a fucking month or two.
That soon? I don't think so.
I don't take any rap beef seriously because not like he says, no one gets shot anymore.
I don't take any rap seriously.
Yeah.
At all.
I don't take any beef seriously. Like you're not shooting them, who cares? You're both just trying to get paid, and who gives a fuck at the end of the day?
Drill rap is what matters.
What the hell's that?
Drill rap rules.
I'm old and white. I don't know anything about it.
It's a subgenre of a subgenre of rap where young dudes like in their like 20, 19 are
Younger than that.
18, 17 are
Talking
making
about like miter saws and shit. And, like,
you go.
all right, sorry.
Makitas.
No, they're
Yo, shout out to Makita, dude.
they'll diss each other and they'll be like, "Yo, I'm outside on your block right now," and
That fucking rules.
actually kill each other.
Well, at least,
and-
so the kids today have follow through.
What city is it biggest in? Eric?
Chicago.
New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's why
heard-
you don't know about any of those rappers because they're
they
all
keep
dead.
dying.
Yeah, well, I think
Like, oh, this 16-year-old kid dropped this like
Yeah.
killer fucking song last week. Like, oh, cool. When's his next song dropping? Like, yeah,
Never.
it's not.
Yeah.
I heard McCusker talking about some young Philly rapper
I heard that. I
that
remember
was on that
too.
Adam 22 show, but like he had, I guess, the nitrous thing the whole time, but like he was like fading in and out. And he was like, it was so bizarre. He's like, you have no idea what he's saying. He keeps, you go in and out of consciousness.
Yeah.
He's like, it's so bizarre that you have to watch it.
And like his voice keeps fluctuating because when you do nitrous,
Yeah.
you get the roar throat. So like sometimes his voice is normal, and sometimes just walking like this. She was like, dude, that's fucking great. That fucking cracks me up. People say millennials don't have follow through, but like they are. They're on the street shooting
These
each
are
other.
they're not millennials.
Or whatever you want to call them.
They're probably
fucking
past Z actually.
Yeah.
Whatever the next one is.
Yeah, we ran out of letters.
There's no way that dude Adam 22 is like interested in that stuff, right? Like I've put one
Well,
on, and I don't.
speaking
it's like
of
another
pedophilia.
language.
Yeah. That
No.
dude's a fucking weirdo.
So was
too.
he? You guys would probably know. So he was obviously. I know who he is.
I know who he is. I don't know where he came
I know
from.
he does like the porn with the girl, and he has the
Yeah.
podcast. But I've heard that he came up in like the Bridge 9.
Yeah, he was like a Boston hardcore
yeah.
kid.
Really?
He like
or New
but he-
Hampshire or something.
Or
right?
yeah, he was from New England.
He was on one.
He
of
was
the
like
message
he was like a
boards.
BMX kid.
Yeah.
Oh.
That he was on those message boards. He was on like the B9 and like all those boards back in the day. But apparently he did some sketchy shit.
Yeah.
To not I don't think he did anything. Like he didn't follow through, but he was like grooming girls that weren't of age.
What, a hardcore guy?
Yeah,
No
imagine
way.
that.
What the
New
fuck?
England? What?
You must be kidding.
And now it's like this dude is like 40, and now he's like still
He just got caught doing that
deeply.
recently,
He's
I
like
think.
deeply immersed in like a culture for children.
Like 18 to 20.
Yeah, like-
crazy young.
Well, he got
he like capitalized on the whole like SoundCloud rap
Yeah.
wave, and it's like, what are you doing, dude? Like you're surrounding yourself with like young kids.
In rap, he's what they call a hoe.
Oh.
All he lives for is like that drama shit.
Well, isn't
So,
that-
yes, he
did
is interested.
recently get in trouble for grooming young girls again? Like recently? Because it came around like after everybody was giving him shit because that girl he does the podcast with, I guess they were in a relationship and like they're
Yeah,
doing,
they're like married.
They have kids.
Yeah,
They're
they
like-
have.
and she was doing like cuck porn, where like she was getting railed.
No, he
by
like
dudes.
he finally like let her do a scene with another dude that wasn't him.
Yeah, but
And it was
he was in the fucking
Shout
room.
out to Jason Love.
yeah, it was that dude. That's like big black dude with a
Yeah.
fucking
Hey,
like
man.
baby arm between his
Go
legs.
big or
Just
go home,
fucking
dude.
went to town on her. So the internet just had a field day with him for that.
Oh, I thought it was one of those cup things where like
No, he wasn't
where
like
he's,
in
the corner.
No, he wasn't like in the cuck chair like watching
Yeah.
it.
There are
But
some great memes about that,
he might as well have been.
Their kid is set for life from that one scene.
for sure.
That kid's gonna change his last name and fucking just become a complete and total normie.
No one knows what either their real last names are. He doesn't need to change anything.
But yeah, I
Kid
wanted to bring it
22.
back to him being a weirdo from the hardcore scene. It makes sense.
It is kind of weird when someone like is that invested in the rap game in their 40s that hasn't been in it since like they were like a teenager or before. It's like That's a weird thing to kind of get into later in life.
He keeps getting people who've done legit crimes to come on their podcast.
Yeah, he's capitalizing on the whole like street culture part of it,
Yeah.
and like bringing these people on his platform because it's a big platform.
And he's going to get clicks from people like me that's like, oh, I want to see this dude
Yeah.
suck nitrous and pass out.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to fucking see that, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't shut on anyone's show.
I think no one's listening to the pod. I think people are probably just there for the clips.
They were
Watching.
saying, McCusker was saying on that same pod that apparently it's cool now. Like these guys, like they go up and like when they perform at clubs and shit, rapping and stuff. They are just constantly nodding out on opiates while they're performing.
Nice.
And I'm not gonna lie, I would fucking watch that, and I don't give a shit about rap at all. But I would watch a bunch of dudes nod out while rapping. That'd be fucking hysterical to me.
Yeah, I've only really seen strippers do it.
Yes.
Do you guys...
And that's also hilarious, though. Tragic, but hilarious.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about podcasts on a podcast, but do you guys know Lemon Party? Are they big?
I've heard about
the
it.
name. I don't know much about it.
It's one of the guys is the was the producer of the Tim Dillon show.
Okay,
Ben.
yeah, because they seemed
okay,
like
that's who it is.
they were from the Tim Dillon Stuff Island, that whole universe. Those dudes let it fly. Like they don't
Word?
give a fuck.
That's
I was like,
that's really
whoa.
funny.
Yeah, I heard it today. They were on another podcast. I was like, these dudes don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I just started hearing about them like within the last couple months.
And their names coming around, yeah.
Yeah,
That
great name for a fucking podcast too.
Yeah, I got excited. I thought you were talking about like the actual
one-
Link Lemon Party.
The Peepaws?
What's that? Wait.
What?
Oh, I might not know.
Of course you
Wait,
know.
tell-
We're roughly the same age, dude. You know what lemonparty.org is.
It sounds so familiar.
Yeah, it does.
Is it like 2 Girl 1 Cup shit?
Oh, it's better.
This predates that. It was just
It
it was
predates
a
that?
still
Oh,
image.
okay.
Yeah. Do you remember shit like Blue Waffle and stuff like that?
Like Tub Girl, fucking.
Tub Girl? Where
that
like
mean?
somebody would send you like a link and it'll be like, sports,
Meat spin.
like sports.net, but then you click it and it would like switch over to something different. It's like people shitting on stuff.
Yeah, I know. I love that kind of stuff. But which one was Lemon Party? What did
The
it
one
remember?
where it's 3 old guys blowing each other.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know that
Well,
one, and
there
I
were-
know.
There was water sports too.
Yeah.
That's
Blue
why-
Waffle was
hence
one
the name.
Wait, so that the site was lemonparty. Or you would just send the link and
Yeah.
that picture would open.
And
The best
everybody's
part is
like-
someone paid for that domain subscription for like decades.
Yes.
And
'cause
they
it-
would update the pictures?
No, it would
No,
just
just
be
one
that
picture.
same picture forever.
I'd say it had a good 20-year run.
Damn, I
as
wonder.
Lemon Party.
The first time I saw it, I was still in high school.
That's the old men blowing each other?
yeah.
Okay, I know that.
And like I remember checking.
It's like the early days of like AOL Instant Messenger
I
when
remember
like
'cause I was
that
talking
circulated.
talking about it to somebody. I was probably in my mid-30s, and I was like, "You remember Lemon Party?" You're like, "Yeah." I was like, and we were both like, "I wonder if that's still up." And I went and looked, and it was up. And I was
Not
like,
anymore.
"Damn, dude, it's not anymore."
Yeah.
But-
that picture was weird, and obviously 2 Girls 1 Cup was
Yeah.
tough. But there was another one someone sent recently where it was like some like older dude in his 60s, 70s that was like shitting and smearing
I
it
know
all
you're
over
talking about.
himself.
He's
Like
all
that.
over.
Poo button.
He's on that Your Mom's House stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ed-
it
Ed
probably.
Asner.
Yeah, it probably.
There's
came
one
from
where
that.
like it's just him like he's like I'm gonna make my homemade poutine, and it's him just fucking taking a dump on some French fries, and then like
Yes.
swirling it and eating it and shit.
That's Ed Asner.
But he has like multiple videos of different things of him shitting on food and stuff like that and just eating it.
If I remember Lemon Party, it was more the age of the dudes than the gay act that
Yeah,
really got me.
You're just like, but you're also like, oh, that's nice that they found each other.
Yeah.
Networking,
You
man.
know, there's that like the Dunkin' Donuts at like 3:00 in the afternoon one day. It's like, hey, what are you doing after this? You know what I mean?
It's only 11 a.m.
Yeah. So I got the house to myself. Come on over, guys.
Oh, did you guys ever do your homework and look up the cheese guy? I know Mike knows about the cheese dude.
I know the cheese guy.
Yeah. Remember I talked about him last night? Dude drove around. What did he do? He would like stick cheese on the window and jerk off.
I don't know if he stuck it to the window like a
I do remember you
fucking.
bring
There
it
was a
up.
picture.
He
of
would
him
like hold it up.
Yeah.
The famous picture that circulated was him just like
Yeah,
just
okay,
like
that- yeah.
staring the dude
Yeah.
or girl down like and just holding up a slice of cheese.
It was the dude. When you see the guy,
Rules.
he looks exactly what you would think the cheese pervert would look like.
This is crazy to me. I don't remember this at all.
It's
'Cause
funny,
I
all
came
keep
in
thinking of is an Italian
He looked
stereotype.
like Dennis Franz from NYPD Blue
Wow.
with less
fuck
hair
yeah.
on his head.
Yeah, I came in shot out of a cannon because I saw the dude that put his head in the pickles, and then I was like, oh yeah, I haven't seen someone do this since like Cheese Guy, and everyone's like, what?
Wow.
Dude.
He was a local hero.
Yo, by the way, welcome to the Irrelevant Illiterate Podcast, sponsored by Pickles Premium Pickles.
That's true.
Returning is the two top wops, Mike Murrow and Anthony Pizzeria. But Anthony, keeping it real, went through we were going through like a grocery store the other day. You're like, yo, you guys carry Pickles Premium Pickles?
Yeah, I did. Also, I was hanging out with the owner, Pickles. We went to a little Kentucky Derby shindig the other day. I illegally put a $10 bet in for him. And he won $200.
Nice.
Fuck
He
yeah.
won, and he went and bought a bottle of Versace smell.
Oh,
Good.
yeah, fuck, I saw that picture.
I did see that.
Larry posted that picture. I was like, this kid's like 13. He's like already getting into scents and
He wants
shit.
that's a
I
wop.
mean, yeah,
right
that's
there.
around when.
That's true. I wasn't getting like Axe body spray back then.
So we was at the party, and then I go. It stopped raining, so I go out to set up a bounce house.
As you did.
And there's another kid that's the son of one of my friends who's a big asshole, and he's running
Wait,
his
the
mouth.
kid's an
at me.
asshole or your friend's an
Both.
asshole?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
yeah.
Kid, this
One big
12-year-old's
against the other,
running his mouth. Me and him get into a little bit of an altercation at my sister's house.
Nice.
And Xavier, the other 12-year-old, had to come over and calm things down. As the
He was a
adult-
mediator?
As the adult. in
Fuck
the room.
yeah, dude.
Shout out X, dude. The mediator, dude. That's fucking awesome.
He's the
Damn.
man.
I wonder what belt he is. He
What if
probably
he was just like,
fucked
hey guys,
both
we
up.
can solve all this problem over a nice pickles, premium pickles.
I say he's very mature. He's got a pickle empire.
Dude.
The logo that Mike made is sick. So he got stickers made with the original logo. So I got a fresh bot. He brought me the first jar, or what is that, a mason jar of the season. I put it out at the party. It was a hit and went out. But the logo he did is once he starts printing them,
Yo,
it's the next Grillos.
can't wait.
Dude.
I bought Grillos last night.
Dude,
So good.
I legit hope that kid makes so much money. Because, dude, I just like I post pictures of the shit that this kid's grilling and stuff. He's like doing shit that I can barely do now. I was like, God damn! I hope that kid makes tons of money and Larry doesn't have to work ever again.
He's planning for this shit early.
Well, he's gonna be dead of throat cancer within what, like 3 weeks. So yeah, I hope for Xavier's fucking gets
His
millions.
future.
Yeah, puts the Larry in that iron lung he needs to be in. Yeah, you got the brine out today. This fucking Marge Simpson voice. Love you, Larry. He was going to be with us today, but he coaches lacrosse, and I was like, great, dude. Teaching stick soccer to a bunch of fucking dudes named Brock.
It's cooler than soccer.
I don't know, man. I take soccer over lacrosse any day of the week, dude. Lacroix.
No way.
I think lacrosse just has that frat boy kind of like a frat boy burnout kind of image to it. The Duke thing kind of turned it into a frat boy thing.
Yeah, that was.
But it ended up being not true at all. Which
Yeah.
is
Yeah, they were all
crazy.
exonerated. Pretty fucked
all the
up.
lacrosse kids in my high school, they were like the yuppies and shit, but they also used to wear like ponchos, like the drug rug.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
That
Same in my
aligns
school,
with mine.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they loved the Steve Miller band.
Yeah.
Yes, they
And it's
did.
Like Jesus Christ, guys.
Yeah.
And Sublime.
Because like these,
and shit.
yeah, I was about to say these were frat boys when Sublime dropped.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So that's you saw a lot of cross pollination.
Yeah.
And it's probably the same now, just whatever they're into, like at
Yeah.
the same time.
Sublime with Rome.
Yeah.
All the kids in all those lacrosse kids in my school had weed all the time. Usually good weed too.
Not in McCain High School. They had shit weed.
Well, the ones.
Yeah, because those are the guys you could sell like seeds and stems to for like $90.
Yeah.
The white trash kids and the Puerto Ricans is where you got the good weed in McCain High School.
Nah, opposite. All the rich white kids had the good weed at my school.
Then all the rich white kids in my high school bought shitty weed off kids that had shitty weed, so they just didn't know. Too busy worried about the Grateful Dead.
Rich kids in my high school just did hard drugs.
Yeah, most of them graduated after high school to the good shit. Getting some nice Oxycontin in them. Shout out to them. Shout out to all the
I gotta say, I'm pretty blessed with my group of friends where I haven't had, unfortunately, many people go down that path,
Damn.
the oxy kind of heroin path.
Yeah,
which is
your
good.
whole
same.
group did kind of dodge that bullet.
Yeah.
Mine did not.
We
There's
just,
two paths. There was Oxycontin and Fisherman. And like to the point where like everyone's like, oh, you go fishing? You're corny. But now it's like, oh, you go fishing? Like, At least I know you're on the right side of the dirt. You're not going to steal from me. You know, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because I was talking to Dennis off the pod the last time I was here, and on the drive home, I'm like, you know, we had adjacent friend groups, same age, and I was like, damn, all right, I'm kind of lucky. Like, a lot of my friends didn't take the, you know, the painkiller route.
The only thing that happened in my circle is that they all have children now.
Oh, that's worse than any drug.
I'm the only one of my old friend group that doesn't have a kid.
And how old are you?
30, about to be 33.
You're the only one?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Damn.
And we were all fucking pieces of shit too.
Oh yeah, all the kids that of my friend group from
There you
back
go.
then that have kids should not have kids.
Well, we were back then, but they all had girls.
Are your friends good parents?
Oh, they're all great parents. They all turned it around.
I don't know how I would act. Luckily, all my friends and family are like good parents, but man, having a friend that would be like a deadbeat dad would suck.
Nah, they're all
Like, how
great.
do you, you know?
Well, your friends, the guys are probably pieces of shit, but they probably met a girl that was actually somewhat even keeled and kind of evened them out, right?
It's true, yeah.
That's the way it always goes.
The guys I came up with, they're pieces of shit, and then they started banging a girl that was a piece of shit, and then they got pregnant with another piece of shit, and it's like just keeps cycling back. But
Well, shout out to my friends and all our strong, powerful women.
yeah, seriously, good for you guys.
Thank God.
It's probably because you're all closet Pennsylvanians. I think it's a Delaware thing to just marry trash, make more trash.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
Jersey was hit or miss.
Yeah,
Nice.
it is, man. Like a lot of the kids I came up with, like from like South Jersey, it's like the same thing. Either they became fishermen or shitbags.
Yeah, but that's like Mullica Hill, South Jersey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's another world.
that's pretty accurate.
Or Pineys, like those kids. Those kids always. Those kids are actually scary anyway. So who cares?
Oh, that's funny. The scariest kid I know is from Salem.
Massachusetts?
No, New Jersey.
Oh.
That's like down there,
Yeah,
right?
that's-
Like, yeah.
But I don't know, man. Fucking
To me, that's like Milford and Middletown.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
the same vibes.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. It has like one Best Buy that everybody goes and hangs out at, and that's all
There-
that happens in that town.
It's funny. They're like
Hangs out Best Buy.
Yeah,
they're like
in
red
2024.
they're rednecks but without trucks
Yeah,
or like anything like any country.
I used to call them tree billies because there
Ah.
can't be hillbillies when there's no fucking
No
hills
hills.
around. Like they're landlocked, but they still like want to be fishermen. You're like, what are you gonna hunt in South Jersey? Juggalos?
Well, they can drive.
But yeah, it's just nice when you're like, oh God, thank God he's a fisherman. If you see one of those people like now and they're like really fat, you're like, whew, at least you know they're not fucking booting heroin. That's always nice.
That's no guarantee.
It was always funny, like those kids like thought their lives would change if they moved to Philadelphia, and then like that was always like the death note. That's like was always like the final straw.
I'm going to get a house in New Kensington.
Yeah,
New Kensington.
this coke habit won't get any worse when I move to Philadelphia. It's like okay. Shout out to cocaine, the great equalizer. Yeah, who still does that shit?
You know, I've been having this conversation a lot lately because I'm always saying, like, look, I basically just smoke weed now.
Yeah.
But I have no issues with drugs. I'm very drug positive, and it's like, I don't think I ever would have done cocaine if there was a risk of dying like there is today. Like,
That's like most of the people I know who did cocaine pretty regularly, even now, are like, nope.
Yeah.
I know one actually. Yeah, he swore off of it too.
was scared of it
it's
when
too
I was-
dangerous.
I was scared of it when I was a kid. I still tried it.
yeah, I thought it would like
Pressure.
give you a heart attack or something.
Yeah.
Me too. I never tried it because I couldn't fathom the idea of shit up my nose.
And if anybody's gonna die of a heart attack on cocaine, it's gonna be me, built like Farley. So I was always intimidated by it. I've only done it like 3 or 4 times.
But it just sucks, like, not to like bring a bummer down, but like, it's the amount of people that I've known that have like died from an overdose that aren't drug people that were
Yeah.
just like out hanging out having a night with the boys, and it's just like,
Yeah.
and because that just like that's with you forever. Like, you overdose and everyone's like, damn, yeah, they just think, oh, maybe must have been on drugs. But I know numerous people that it was just like a one-time thing. And it's like that's fucking
It's
scary.
I watched the Len Bias documentary.
Oh yeah, yeah.
it's like kind of like, you know how you always had those kids like you grew up with that were always into some shit. Like they were the first kids to smoke weed, the first kids to drink, and you knew like eventually they would go on to harder shit.
Yeah.
But then you have those like rando friends of yours. You're like, all of a sudden they just had to get shoulder surgery one day. Next thing you know, they're pill heads.
That's the
Fuck. That's the
That's
one.
Those are the people you feel bad for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. I hate to say it, but I think after I watched that show a couple years back with Michael Keaton, Dope Sick, maybe, I really changed my perspective on all of that because, you know, I was very quick to be like fucking junkies, this and that. But,
Me too.
You know, I hate that a TV show had to be the one that educated me, but really learning about what Dennis just said, which I actually know that happened to Ben McGovern, an old Delaware dude that happened to. But another thing is like the way they talked about how it changes your brain waves. It's not like it's a whole different addiction than so many other drugs, and it was that really opened my mind a lot after watching that.
Because there's a kid who all of us know, but I'm not going to air out his business on here, but he was a straight edge kid, South Jersey kid. Straight edge shit, I think he had to get like some kind of minor surgery and shit, and just, it went too far. Like, they didn't really wean him off the painkillers and shit, and next thing you know, he's breaking into houses and having to like flee the state and shit. It's like,
Yeah. And as people who knew that guy for so many years, you know that's not what he's about.
He was always a weasel, but not for that reason.
He was.
Yeah, it's just like, god damn, dude. But
You gotta watch the dudes like Dennis too. That I know a lot of dudes that were straight edge until their adult life and then started drinking. You never know what's gonna happen there.
it's true.
Some of the darkest holes I've ever seen have been from people that did that.
28 to 35 was rough for me. Whew. But yeah, true till 20.
Yeah, me
dude.
too, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I was in the dump. That was some rough years.
yeah. That's when.
Yeah, I never saw someone break a full sealed 40 over someone's head at a party before until I saw Dennis get drunk and do it.
Was it a fight or dare?
Yeah.
Was it what type of beer? What was the neck? Was it the one that's
Colt.
like
I think it was a Mickey's.
No,
Okay.
it was a Colt.
a Colt? So a Colt would have been like the big nipple almost, right?
Yes,
Like a bottle.
yes.
Like,
Yeah.
Not there was
No
a
real
couple like
taper.
MGDs had like the handles.
Yeah.
So there is the worst is did it break?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's good. The worst is it hurts more when it doesn't break.
It was I guarantee it was probably at the same exact location.
It was my old apartment
Yes.
that a friend of ours took over after I
Yes.
moved out.
And in that same apartment, we ended up getting in a fight with a large group of people there a couple months later, and I threw a punch at this kid
In a house, someone's apartment.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
you
such an
you
asshole.
know her too.
It wasn't in the
A
apartment.
fight in an apartment is
Was all-
so bad.
It was out front of the apartment.
Oh, okay,
But,
that's different.
So I go to just wail on this kid, and he puts up he was drinking a 40, and he kind of like brings it up to his chest, and I missed his chin and hit it. But I punched the 40, and it didn't break, and it was
Ouch.
the worst pain I think I've ever had. It was like vibrating knuckles like the rest of the month. I was like, this is fucking brutal. I just fucking got I had to sit out the rest of it, and it was like some little twerp. I was like, god damn it, dude, he wins. He wins. He deflected my punch with a fucking 40 bottle.
Though, yeah, the worst. There's some old video. Probably Ernie or Joey had like VHSs, like Madison parties, but it was Pig and Brandon Mullen, Tyler's older brother, back in the punk skater days. And I think the two of them are going back and forth trying to break a bottle over their heads themselves, and it's just like bang, bang, and each time it's like, oh, it's almost hard to watch.
It's hard to do.
Yeah.
Because that is thick fucking glass.
Yeah.
Well, plus
Oh,
the pressure,
God damn
the
it.
pressure of the air. Like that bottle's sealed. It's tough.
Dude, those fucking college parties in Newark were the worst. I don't know why we went. I know why we went, because we were fucking assholes. We just wanted to start shit with college kids, but
You gotta let this. It's like you need to let the steam out.
yeah.
We
I'm not
go
proud
there
of
just
any
to
of it.
cause trouble.
I was not proud of any of it, but Jesus Christ.
I'll tell you what. I won't bring this up a lot because Mike's here and he probably doesn't give a shit. But we talked a lot the last time I was on and when Tyler was on about like Delaware stuff. That punk rock flea market on Sunday. that never would have happened. I was like, when we were that age, there's a line out the door. It was insane how many people were there. It was awesome.
I love it, like, because I saw a lot of the
Filled that
pictures
big place
and
up,
videos from it, and it's like a lot of people I've known for numerous years that they wouldn't have been doing that like 15, 20 years ago. They would have been fucking maniacs too, and now like a lot of them have really turned it around and made something, and like they're actually like making their own businesses now and shit, and it's fucking sick, dude. I love it. It's like some of us grew up, and it's fucking great to see.
Funny Chris Cross story. My buddy that I went down there with bought a maximum penalty 7-inch off him, and on the way home he's like, "Yo, I bought this maximum penalty 7-inch off that dude that you knew," and I was like, "There's no way Chris Cross." Oh, and he said the dude said his band used to cover a song off this, and I'm like, "There's no way Chris Cross covered any maximum penalty songs."
No.
And then it clicked. He did those bands with Terrible. And then we started looking up all the songs.
Oh, yeah.
And we're like, now it makes sense. He was like, I ended up hitting Chris up. He's like, yeah. He's like, I never heard them before I started playing with Tim.
Jesus. Yeah, because he had a stretch of bands where it was like, all right, what are him and Tim and Shane doing this week?
Exactly. It was like Onita, Black Throat, that whole thing. But
it was funny because it was always like the same 4 guys.
yeah.
I'm like, and it was like the sounds weren't drastically different. I'm like, just stop breaking up.
Yeah.
Take a break. Like, they were all good bands though.
Yeah, it was great. It was just like East End music.
It was like always him, Terrible, Shane,
Dave
and
Mealy.
Dave.
Love Dave Mealy.
One of the Delaware's best drummers. Yeah, I tried to get Chris to come on here. I don't think he was into it at all. I don't think he was into the idea. But what's the name of his record store?
So he is, I think he works at Internal Groove. His handle is Dusty Fingers because he does like a lot of that.
Dusty Fingers DE, I think.
And then I think it's Internal Groove, Jupiter Records, Rainbow. They're kind of like making this shit happen.
Yeah. Dude, I found so much good music from that kid.
There was some Italian dude from like Glen Mills in an Adidas tracksuit, slinging records. I ended up spending so much money off him, but he had the craziest stuff. Like you would have never thought that he had like I bought like original like Rich Kids on LSD records and Sham 69.
Yeah, that's
and
not
it's like
something I'd expect from a tracksuit guy.
Yeah, from Glen Mills. Because I was like, I had to ask him. I'm like, dude, are you from Delaware? Like, and then he was like, nah, I just saw records and never seen him before in my life.
Whose are these?
Even Joey, I was like, Joey, who is this dude? He's like, I don't know.
You got it, Joey. Don't fucking know.
Yeah, I know. That's the only guy who would.
The Delaware's sage.
But yeah, it was cool to see.
Yeah. How'd you do on those pop-ups?
Oh yeah, they were good. They were really good. Yeah. And then close it down for a couple months to get some travel in, and then bring it back in the fall. Try to go a year without a boss. See what happens.
That's the dream.
Like, I work for a dude that I'm like really close friends with, and it still sucks having a boss.
It sucks that way too when you're really close friends, because I've been in both ways where like I've been the boss or someone's been my friend. It's a boss. It just sucks. You want to keep that separate.
And if you have like a shitty day at work, when it's just like some guy that's just your boss and nothing else, you're like, oh, it sucks, but whatever.
Yeah.
You can disconnect.
But like when you're disappointing a friend, you're
Yep.
like, I'm a piece. I'm a real big piece of shit.
Yep.
It's like, God damn it. There's really no recovering from it. We got any news, Tommy?
I have a couple things.
What you got, bud? This is about Kendrick and Drake.
No, we covered that already.
There's not more?
I'm sure there's more, but I don't care.
No.
It is.
There's 3 new songs that'll be dropped by the time we stop recording.
It's true.
You can probably make an LP out of it eventually.
Did you hear that Scrabble is going woke?
Huh?
What word did they get rid of?
The
Say it.
The popular board game Scrabble has gone woke, according to 5 grown adults who are paid way too much money to sit around and entertain grumpy boomers on Fox News. So before we dive into the cesspool that is Fox News, here's the real deal with the new Scrabble. Over in Europe, an updated version of Scrabble is being released that will include the original game that you know, where you play letter tiles to make words and score points, but will also include a less competitive version as well. The new way to play is all about completing goals and using hint cards to speed up the game and make it more accessible to more people.
That's smart, actually.
It's similar it's a similar concept to Scrabble Junior, something that has been around for decades, which featured an easier to play version of the game alongside the standard. The idea is to help more people get into the game, but actually, according to Fox News, this is just another sign of everything going woke, apparently.
What's woke about that?
Like they're making it too easy, like they're too soft on people trying to like learn how to play a
Or
game.
maybe they realize it's a game like Monopoly where it just goes until somebody quits.
Scrabble is dumbing itself down for the woke,
See?
claimed Judge Jeannie during an April 10th segment of The Five on Fox News. In the segment uploaded to YouTube, the host suggests the new version of Scrabble doesn't feature scoring or losing, even though it does, and is just another example of how people today are too soft.
This is the everybody gets a trophy crowd getting pissed off about
Participation
similar
trophy.
sentiment.
The new and the packaging is different too. They changed it to look like
Oh
this.
no. What does it have, a mixed race couple?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it like a black guy?
Now they make
'Cause
it
that
like,
makes them fucking get their panties in a bunch.
like fill in the blank cards. They have removed certain words, announced the Judge Jeannie. They banned racist and LGBTQ slurs from the tournaments.
I was gonna make that joke, like, oh, you can't get points for racial slurs. Is that why they're mad?
But they're
You can't
also
put two G's together anymore.
Wait, who did that? Scrabble still? Or no?
yeah.
Okay.
And
I just assumed that was always a rule. You can't
Yeah, how do you
use foul
enforce
language
that?
in
Yeah.
general, let alone slurs.
yeah, but there are also new words, that the woke generation would be very comfortable with. So this is more about wokeism than this new Scrabble, or is it about ADHD? I mean ADHD, and the fact that they need friends and they need hints and they can't spell. That's a quote.
That person doesn't know how to not do a run-on sentence.
Here's the thing. Once you own a board game, you can play it under any rules you want.
Yeah, there are no rules.
Yep.
So
Yo, when it's just you and your fucking boys, you can just put up whatever word you want. Quidjabo, like.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
It's hard to watch grown adults discuss wokeism seriously for 5 minutes. And yet, this is basically what modern conservative politics in America has become. Fox News is just this now. It's just a lot of old, mostly white people acting like the world is ending because LGBTQ people are being treated with respect, racist behavior is being called out, and people are trying to be better about not being shitty to others. It's sad shit, man.
and Mr. Potato Head is non-binary.
He was always non-binary. He's a fucking potato.
Your Mr. Potato Head didn't come with a fucking strap-on piece.
No.
What was that you were
I
reading
added
from?
one.
Some article.
Because I see that as the other way. I see it both ways. Because with all of this wokeness, like I feel like he brought up the Fox News crowd and the conservatives when he's reading, which I totally agree with. But I think the opposite extreme is probably even worse for this sort of thing, where it's like you
for
can't
sure.
do that, can't do this. Where it was like years ago, I thought well, I always got to think what's left, what's conservative.
Right.
Right wing, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Years ago, I used to think like right wing conservatives were like, I don't know, like the boring, most like.
Yeah,
But now
they
it's
were.
it's shifted. It's like,
yeah,
and
they-
now it's like the
they came to
horseshoe
play.
where they're almost like this. They're almost meeting on the end now.
Now
They're
they're-
both
now they're
as
being
crazy.
funny.
He's
Yeah.
been fucking weaponized.
It's Al Pacino and Robert De Niro in the diner meeting
Yeah.
each other like we're the same.
Yeah. Totally.
Well, it's like you said, like all that. It's not even like the board game itself. It was like the tournaments and shit. None of these guys are, because it is all guys complaining about this. None of them are in Scrabble tournaments. Why do they give a fuck?
No, there's a lot of suburban moms with nothing better to do talking shit too.
Yeah, all that clamoring was from Judge Jeannie.
Like
On
play that
Fox.
shit on your Janine Pirro or whatever.
Sure.
Like just you play that shit in your house with your family, all bets are off.
It's true.
Any of those games. Remember Scattergories?
Oh yeah, dude.
Playing
it's
that
so
shit with my
good.
family, my dad was putting the most horrendous shit in there. And this is when we were like all little kids. So, yeah, just quit complaining about dumb shit that can't be enforced anyway.
It's awesome.
Like I can't think of a single Monopoly game I've ever played where we played by the rules.
Or where you actually completed it and didn't just quit because you got bored.
Yeah, like didn't rage quit or didn't like negotiate
Yeah.
something off the books to like get yourself out of debt.
We should make Well, I guess it already is. I was thinking of a joke to be like a stereotypical Guess Who board, of like every like sexual and anything you could be like But now, I mean, that was probably the most all over the board. I wonder if Guess Who's gone woke.
It kind of has, but because we just did it a drunk version of it.
Oh yeah, you did. I didn't even mean to bring it up.
There was a lot of like racial ambiguity in like the skin tones and like their facial features, but gender was still pretty much a.
But also, it's like you kind of got to do that to make the game more of a challenge and more interesting. Because you figure about like OG Guess Who, you're like, is your guy white?
Yeah.
No. Three guys are sticking up,
Yeah.
right? Or it's like, is your guy a guy or a girl?
That's half the board you can take off.
That's 2 turns, and you've already like eliminated most of your things. So like, you kind of gotta add diversity to the Guess Who board just to make the game more interesting.
So that's one of Guess Who? My wife's friend got arrested for a DUI a couple years ago down in Florida, and his name is a very basic name. Yeah. So I went on one of those websites where you could put the name in and get all of the mugshots for said name.
Nice.
And it was the wildest group of what this person's name was. Printed them out, got the old school Guess Who board, printed 2 copies of each, and then pasted all the mugshots in, and then we could play with that. But that's like, fun. I love, like, one of the cool things about, like, going to Fleas, I love, like, whenever I find, like, an old board game with the cover I remember as a kid. Yeah. Like I got Clue, but, like, I was like, no, it has to be the cover that I remember having as, like, a little kid, or, like, Guess Who? It's got to be the old one with a certain cover.
Where the people on the cover was actually, like, pictures of real people in the outfit.
Yeah.
Not the cartoon.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Where, like, Professor Plum was, like, some stodgy white dude in, like, a velvet, like, robe and shit.
Right.
Clue.
Yeah.
That's such a fun game to play.
Yeah, absolutely.
I played Clue and Life back in the day.
It's just funny shit like this shit that, like, you can probably convince, like, these fucking anti-woke weirdos, like, they're making a new version of that game, Battleship, where they have, like, gender-neutral bathrooms on all the subs. You know what I mean? Or all the cruisers, have, like, gender-fluid bathrooms. Like, it's the end of the fucking world. Like, God.
They're changing warfare now.
Gee.
That's another great one.
Christ, dude. Needs some new shit to fucking complain about.
Gender-neutral Battleship would be awesome.
It would, actually. Your Battleship was sick, though.
Well,
anywho. What else you got?
I've never seen that movie. I do want to see it because I heard it's so bad.
Oh yeah, it's one of those ones where it's like one of the top 25 worst movies of all time.
Oh, is it? I know Rihanna's
so
in it.
bad that you gotta like see how bad it is.
Wow, really?
How many Razzies did it win?
It's up there with like Battlefield Earth and shit.
Yeah. That's number 1 still, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, Battlefield Earth that's over
with Travolta. That's like number 1.
Yep.
Wasn't it always wasn't Waterworld, or was that the biggest flop that they spent so much money versus
Earth?
what they made?
I think Waterworld was more of a half
flop.
decent movie. It
They
was just such a
yes.
flop because they didn't make any money off
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
they didn't make the money back that they put in.
Gotcha.
They put a shit ton.
So that's a financial one, but
Yeah.
so Battlefield Earth. What's like the other top?
That's up there with like Freddy Got Fingered.
Okay.
Freddy Got Fingered's a great movie.
But I would watch Freddy Got Fingered tonight.
Yeah, Freddy Got Fingered is phenomenal.
I know
I
most
can.
of it by heart. The Battlefield Earth, you remember that? It was the one that Travolta took L. Ron Hubbard's book.
Dynetics?
No, it wasn't Dynex. It was one of his other books.
One of his actual sci-fi
Honestly, it might have been
novels.
actually called Battlefield Earth. And his whole, it was a Travolta's passion project to make a movie out of it. And he sunk, 3 figures into this fucking, get this made.
Hundreds
He spent hundreds of dollars.
And apparently, the only people that actually went to go see it was, because apparently all the people involved in
Oh, they're Scientologists.
it was you
you
had
had
to go. But this was right at the cusp of the
was
golden
the
age
turn of the century.
Scientology. It wasn't Tom Cruise wasn't in yet and shit. So it was even then you didn't get all the Scientologists.
It's pretty
And
tough
it
to
just-
call that anything golden without Tommy C.
Travolta lost his fucking ass on that movie.
Those not Scientology books, those L. Ron Hubbard sci-fi books, they all look so good. I love those old sci-fi covers, but I don't know. I mean, are any of those books good?
I read Dianex because I found it at a used bookstore for 50 cents. And I was like, fuck it, I'm going to read it. It's incomprehensible half the time. It just, And like the thing is like
It's like ramblings.
he wrote from a span of only like 30 years, but he had like 1,000 books. So like they're not going to be good.
And the obsession with being like a captain on a ship is so
Yes.
great. Like the way they dress.
Yeah.
Is that why he's like the most prolific author of all time or some shit?
Yeah, because he would
probably-
just
yeah.
Yeah, because he has
He
so
wrote
much out
something.
there.
he would go into like an Adderall haze and just write 2 books at a time. They're into like they're barely coherent, dude. But-
Really? Dianetics is like their Bible, or am I wrong?
Yes, it is. But the thing is funny because like they used to have like ads for it on
Yeah,
TV.
yeah.
like where you could call and order like
Like a
hotline.
QVC type ad.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. And like when I was a little kid, because like all his books were right next to the comic books, like the spinning rack.
Yeah.
So like all the covers were like these space shit. And you're
Exactly.
like, this looks sick. This is like Star Wars. And I was like, one day I'm gonna get these books and actually try to read them. I did Dianetic because it was 50 cents, and I got, I think 20 chapters in, and I was like, this makes 0 sense.
20 chapters.
That's pretty deep.
Yeah.
But that's why I was so confused with all that, because all the sci-fi ones were like, any 9-year-old kid's gonna go right. They look awesome.
Yeah. So maybe that's what their point was. Put like a bitchin' Star Wars looking cover on the front of
Yeah.
it. Sucker some little kid into like, Mom, I want this book. Next you know, there's little kids like, yo, I gotta go get cleansed by Xenu, Mom. Like, oh fuck, I wish you would have gotten into
Nice.
drugs.
Gotta get my reading.
Join the Sea Org.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's it.
Damn, maybe that's what happened to Travolta, dude. What you got?
Damn. Well, a British Columbia man admits he was reaching for fried chicken prior to crashing his car.
Respect.
I thought so too. A frontline officer.
He was dipping on opiates sold to him by those pigeons.
True. Oh, it is the right area, actually.
Shout out Tony back.
Same province.
A frontline officer with the Trail and Greater District Royal Canadian Mounted Police responded to reports of a single vehicle crash on Highway 3 near the Nancy Green Junction in Rossland just before 3 p.m. last Sunday.
I don't mean to cut you off, but did you say the Trail Mix Royal Canadian Mounted Police?
Trail and Greater District.
Okay, I was like, what the fuck?
So we'll get you some trail mix soon.
There's
don't worry.
raisins in them.
When the officer arrived on the scene, he quickly located the smashed vehicle and the man who was behind the wheel. His vehicle had sustained serious front-end damage after colliding with a concrete barricade and needed to be towed from the scene, said Sergeant Mike something. This bite of chicken could have been deadly. The story continues below advertisement. Distracted driving is one of the leading causes of fatal incidents in our highways in British Columbia. Please stay focused on driving and leave the chicken dinner at home. To make matters worse for the
Tell me how to
driver-
live.
Right?
My cold dead hands.
Fucking mounted cop. He was also handed a $598 ticket after the officer who attended the accident discovered that his vehicle's insurance had allegedly expired. According to ICBC, distracted driving is a contributing factor in 38% of all police reported crashes in the province.
Well, what kind of fried chicken was it?
Doesn't say.
That's
Something Canadian.
like, because it makes a difference. If he's just getting like some like KFC or something like that, or some chain, fuck him. But if he's like getting like some like local spot, good fried chicken, I think you should free him.
We're talking like the difference between a Kennedy and a Crown or something here.
Yeah, or at churches or something like that.
I
Yeah.
appreciate him for getting distracted by like a vintage method and not his phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he was reaching
Yeah.
for a bucket of fried chicken like he did in the old days.
Because you know how like older people like, these kids can't get off their phones. They're always crashing into shit. But even they're like, fried chicken, huh? Understandable. Yeah.
I can let go of the steering wheel for a few seconds.
Dude, imagine how greasy that dude's steering wheel is now.
You can see through it. And shit.
Sweet.
Tries to make like a 3-point turn and just slips out of his hand.
That's how he swerved.
Yeah, but it's kind of the fun visual though is like just to see a cop like pulled up next to a car with like chicken bucket on the floor, and you see like some Mountie like throwing a dirty pistol at the feet of the guy behind the wheel. It's like, oh, what's this? What's this there on the floor there, pal?
Oh, what's that there, bud?
Yeah, open container. It's just like an open bucket. Dude.
It's all bones.
Like I wouldn't even be mad if like say like your dad comes home and is like, yeah man, I got fucking pulled over on the way here. Like, dude, were you drinking again? It's like, nah, dude, 37 herbs and spices. They put the lid on too fucking tight. I'm sorry. Damn, dude.
What if it was like a Tim Hose?
Tim Hortons?
Yeah. Do they have chicken?
No.
Oh, I don't know that.
You know?
Don't they?
It's more like a Dunkin' Donuts type spot.
Is it or is it more like a Royal Farms?
More like a
Yeah, I thought that was like Canada's Wawa.
Nah, it's more like a donk.
Is Royal Farms chicken as good as people say it is?
No.
It didn't. It's not anymore.
But when it was just like a
Yes.
Baltimore, Maryland area
Yes.
thing?
Yes.
It was great.
For chicken that you got basically out of a gas station, yeah. But if you had gotten that chicken out of like a legit like standalone fried chicken spot, you'd be like, it's all right.
Well, of course not. But
It's all right, yeah.
that's like, yeah. Even for a gas station, Royal Farms chicken back then was better than any Wawa food is now.
Absolutely.
Any.
Now it's like a salt lick.
Yeah, I'm not trying to talk shit on Wawa, but I mean, I think I would probably prefer to get food at like Sheetz versus Wawa.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right? I mean, I love Wawa for the convenience, but I never really understood like people that moved out to California. It's like I miss Wawa. Like I don't think I would ever miss a Wawa sandwich. Maybe the convenience of going in and just grabbing everything I want.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like Wawa's great for like like you said.
Yeah.
Like I can go in and grab like a handful of
It's
like
all-
snacks and like things that
overlappable.
like I can't remember the last time I used like the touchscreen and ordered a sandwich.
It's still great. Like if you've been like you've just been out drinking,
Yeah, if it's like 4 a.m.
yeah,
and nothing's
Coming home
open.
from a show.
and you want like an Italian, you're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, you know what? I'm vegetarian, so I'm an asshole. So who knows? It
But-
could be great. I can't give it a full.
I would take Sheets over Wawa anyway.
Yeah.
Because cheese curds. I mean, come on.
Eh.
Yeah, Wawa. Like it's weird the shit like people say they miss when they move out of this area.
I
I got a cousin. He's in the Navy, and he's like stationed over in Japan. And my aunt sends him like seriously like cases of tasty cakes.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, tasty cakes are good and all, but it's like
eh.
that wouldn't be what I was missing if I was like thousands of miles away from home.
I don't think they miss Wawa's food. I think they miss the idea.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
you
think
miss your routine.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that's part of. I am the biggest tasty cake supporter you'll find.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I really think like an Entenmann's is better than a tasty
Yeah.
cake. I
mean, is it not?
yeah, but I mean, I still love. I mean, if I
Everyone's
miss
reaching
tasty
for a
cake,
tasty cake.
it's the nostalgia of it.
Yeah, it's also got to be like there's got to be some kind of West Coast equivalent, or even like other area equivalent of a tasty cake that's just as
Totally.
good. I mean, yeah, that's
don't
like
know.
a weird thing to miss.
I just don't.
My wife and I did a taste test once. It was like all of I forget what they're called, like ding dong Swiss roll, ding
Yeah.
Hostess.
Swiss rolls, but like all it was like Drake's, Hostess, Entenmann's, Tasty Cake. We got like each one of their whatever their roll is. I wish I remembered what we voted them as, but one of them really sucked. Like there was one that was like shouldn't even be in this
I
conversation.
forget which one it is. I don't think it's tasty cake, and I don't think it's Little Debbie, but all their shit's like dry as hell.
Drake.
Drake's.
Drake's, yes,
Because their coffee cake,
it's sawdust.
yeah, it's Entenmann's. The coffee cake donut is like my number
Fucking-
one.
It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's really like there's probably like triple the sugar in that too. The
Yeah.
way the consistency.
It
I love
shows.
it. Yeah, it's good.
Dude, my shit used to be Entenmann's, the chocolate frosted donut. You put it in the fridge for a day and then eat it.
I was just about ready to say Entenmann's chocolate, fridge or no fridge?
Fridge.
Fridge.
100%.
Any other brand though? No fridge.
But don't-
Yeah, the tasty cake, the peanut butter candy cakes. I fridge those too.
Oh yeah.
Is this
yeah.
a double chocolate donut?
like the
no,
Entenmann's?
it's just like a white.
No, it's
like a white
the yellow cake with the
donut
chocolate
with the
shell.
Yeah. It's good as is, but when you refrigerate it for some reason, I can't explain
Yeah.
it. It's just 10 times better.
Because I fuck with those double
And
chocolate.
yeah.
Oh, they're good.
Yeah,
Peanut
they're
butter-
just as
the
good.
peanut butter tasty cake, the candy cakes, yeah, they're better.
Yeah,
you
I
tried-
always put those in the
Have
fridge.
you tried there's like there might be like a darker chocolate version or something of those cakes.
Yes, there is.
It
Yes.
was so good. Whatever
Peanut butter
my
dark
wife brought
chocolate,
home
yeah.
like a different version, and it
They're the
was,
ones
like,
with the
even
vanilla
better.
cream, not the
No,
peanut
it was
butter,
still
right?
the same in the
Still
inside.
peanut
but I
butter,
think
oh.
the chocolate was like darker.
But there is one you're talking
Those are
about
good,
too,
too.
that has like the
They're all good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
But like if I'm like 3,000 miles away, like yeah, it sucks that I can't get tasty cakes, but I don't need somebody to send me a fucking carrot.
yeah. If I'm
fine,
living in
next-
Japan, I'm on the hunt for cool Japanese shit.
right.
Next time you're 3,000 miles away, I won't send it
I'm like,
again.
yeah, it's like Wawa's convenient because you can get smokes, condoms, and a fucking sandwich. And
Yeah, but this vending machine has used girls' underwear in it.
yeah, full body pillows, used panties, and something delicious.
And Dr. Dre beats.
That's funny though that you say Japan too, because when I used to have to go there for every once in a while for work, and I was like, I always wanted to bring something that was local to Philadelphia. So like on numerous times, I brought like a selection of tasty cakes and just brought it into the office because they would just be like, oh cool, like, and they loved it. But I was just like, I always try to find like this is one thing that you can only get in the small area that you come to when you come to the United States versus like, you know.
It's true.
There's a trend going on TikTok right now of them or of people feeding like old Indian dudes like tasty cakes and shit. Like dudes who've never ever
Yeah.
tasted American food before.
For the first time.
For the first time. Like
You come back 5 months later, and that guy's like 500 pounds.
Yeah, they're in a diabetic coma.
and most of the time they're like it's soft like like fresh cotton and it's so sweet.
I don't know if I took a step too far of like just not giving a fuck yesterday, but you know, it's just me and my wife. Neither of us have the best diet. Yesterday I bought waffle cones with the ice cream that I bought to make big waffle cones at home. Is that like
that's just galaxy brain shit right there.
I just didn't know if I took a step too far and there was no turning back or
Nah.
No shame in that.
I keep forgetting I want to buy myself ice cream cones for ice cream at home.
yeah, it was cool.
Here's a weird fat thing I used to do.
We get the cone bowls.
Yeah, I was gonna go.
That's a good
Are they
frosted chocolate
do you
on the
put them in a
edges?
bowl?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good fucking
I might go with that.
Like when I was like broke as shit and just didn't have money, I would go. You can go get a box of like just the sugar ice
sugar
cream
cones. Those are my favorite.
Put peanut butter in them and eat that.
Huh.
That was like my fat guy hack when I
The
was broke
pointy
and shit.
bottom or flat bottom?
Flat bottom.
Okay.
The
yeah.
ones that are only like that tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking love those.
I used to just
man.
fuck those up, dude.
That reminds me that Dairy Palace is open now.
It is.
Fuck yeah.
Went by there. the other
Wait,
day
where is that a Delaware place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because wait, you don't go to
when you're going
the
to Newcastle.
you don't go to the joint down the road, the creamery?
Woodside?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I go there too.
I'll go there, but there's no beating Dairy Palace.
I go to-
Really?
So I still got to
It's
break
two
my
different
deer head
things.
cherry.
Oh,
So
the deer head. Oh my god.
it's fucking it's hot dog season.
It's damn good.
So
Woodside is like a really well put together bowl of like delicious flavored ice cream. Dairy Palace is the best soft serve.
Oh, it's soft
on
serve.
earth.
Is it
Yeah.
just chocolate, vanilla, and mixed?
No.
They have a couple of different things like
no,
like,
they've branched out in the last couple of years. They got
they
good shit.
they have like orange and like peanut and shit, and they make milkshakes and bullshit too.
the peanut butter milkshake's fucking
What?
fantastic.
What's deer head? Because my dad always
Hot
loved,
dog chain.
always liked the doghouse.
I love
Newcastle.
Similar to Doghouse, but
Doghouse is standalone and Deerhead's a chain.
Is that a Delaware?
what's the
chain?
one on
it's only a
13?
Delaware chain though.
That's Doghouse.
That's Doghouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
That place is
that's
great,
awesome. Like
That's the
old
one that
school
I've like
vibes.
physically seen with my eyes, but these guys say Deerhead trumps it.
I
There's,
prefer Doghouse personally.
Oh, okay.
Deerhead actually does like a really good chili dog. Like
So
just
does-
go to Deerhead, get a hot dog with sauce, and it's pretty much just chili thrown on. It'll fuck your insides up the next day. Like you'll be farting. all
Don't
day.
care.
But
I don't care.
if you got no worry about
I'll be
it
on
next
summer
day,
vacation. I got nowhere to be, but
We'll have to go.
my own house.
There's
we'll
a
have to go.
there's a fucking there's a method to the Doghouse too that my dad taught me. He was like, never get 2 hot dogs. You always think you can do 2. Just
Nope.
get 1. You might be hungry after, but do not get 2. And I took my girlfriend to Doghouse a couple weekends ago, and she got 1 and I got 2 so that we could split one of the hot dogs. It was the perfect amount of
Do
food.
they still slice it and like cook it on the griddle?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Deer-
remember that.
That's how I
Deerhead
like
does-
it.
They
Deerhead
cook the
does
bun,
same
too.
thing. Deerhead does the same thing. Yeah.
And
But-
I totally fucking spaced on the fact that they have mad toppings and stuff like lettuce, tomato, onions, and fucking
yeah.
shit. I just got a plain and I got a chili dog.
The Doghouse, don't eat it in. Don't eat there. Just take it home and let it sit for a little bit. Let all
Why?
the oh, dude, and it's just 10 times better. I don't know why. For some reason, you let
How many
And
how many hot dogs are we fucking up this summer?
Deerhead, I can probably put away 2 with sauce.
Well, there's Johnny's Doghouse 2 on 202. It's okay. They have a lot of things to choose from, and they have the most vegan options of
There's
any
a
dog
Johnny's
place.
truck out front of the courthouse too.
I mean,
Wait, can we go back to Dennis here?
What did
I
I
mean,
get?
that's impressive for a fat guy like that to be able to wait to
Oh,
eat.
dude.
I mean, and once you smell it, it's like you got it. I'm impressed. That's
Dude, and Deerhead's one of those things I don't spoil myself. Like I spoil myself. Like I only go like every couple months.
you spoil yourself.
I mean, I'll fuck up a hot dog any day of the week, but dude,
You spoil yourself with a hot dog.
hey man, when you get older, you gotta have these little. Small
I deserve a little treat.
Yes.
Exactly.
My treat is a hot dog.
And it's me, shirtless, at the kitchen table, wearing only fucking boxer briefs, eating 2 deer head hot dogs.
Sounds fucking sick. What are you
It
ashamed
is
of?
pretty- I'm not actually. I mean, if someone saw me, I'd be fucking.
I've eaten
mortified.
way more shameful things in my kitchen shirtless than a hot dog.
There's nothing better
Yep.
than a shirtless meal in your own kitchen. I don't give a shit. Even if the meal itself sucks.
Hey,
Something like, this is mine.
I'm not above eating ice cream out of the carton without a shirt on in the middle of the night.
See, I don't like eating ice cream out of the carton.
Well,
For some reason, I don't like the condensation. Sometimes, like, the outside of it's sticky.
it depends on how much is left in the carton.
Oh, but Woodside, the cones, like, you go in there and get it. It's great, but just the take-home shit is just as good.
Oh, when they make those like sandwiches with the pink
Yes.
peppermint ice cream. Holy
Yeah.
Damn.
fuck. Dude, that place made. That's one of my go-to, like, bringing an out-of-towner to Delaware.
Yep.
That place made, like, when they do, like, the top, ice cream in the country. Mm-hmm. Like, Woodside's always on that list.
It's so good that when you get there, it's a legit creamery. It smells like cow shit.
I
And for
love
some
that about
reason,
it, dude.
you don't give you don't care. You're
I'll
just like,
eat there any
I don't
day.
give a fuck. It can smell like you can see a cow shit in front of you, and you're still going in there to get a cum.
There's something about that farm smell with that ice cream that just hits different.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
My issue with ice cream, it's like I'm like a koi fish in an aquarium where it's like they'll grow to the size. Like, I'll eat whatever. Like, so if I get like the big pint, there's like,
I can't
it's
stop
hard
till
for
I'm
me
done.
to take it away. Like,
Yeah.
I'll eat whatever's in front of me.
Yeah.
If there's an ice cream, a full ice cream cake, I'll just keep going.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck. That's why I just got to get it in portion control.
We do the Carvel cakes for every special occasion in our house.
Yes. What was the cool one? What's the whale one called?
Fudgy the Whale.
Fudgy the Whale.
Fudgy.
So good, dude.
Got
Well, the
that
seasonal
from-
ones, like you get, I forget what the bunny one's called for Easter, but we still have like half of that in our freezer right now.
What are you waiting for?
And we've been chipping away at it.
What's their
Tom
classic-
Turkey is the Thanksgiving
Tom
one.
turkey.
What's the classic log one that they used to always have?
Oh, it was like the Christmas log or something?
Yeah, it's like some sort of
Yule
holiday
log.
log.
Yeah.
And it's basically just like a long ice cream cake.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks like a giant yodel.
Yes.
Only it's
yes,
ice cream.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Yeah.
it looks like.
Fucking phenomenal.
Wait, is Fudgy the Whale? That's year round, right?
Yeah.
It's a staple of the
that
chain.
and Cookie Puss.
Cookie Puss.
Cookie Puss. No, I think
Yeah.
I was thinking of both, but Cookie Puss was the one I was.
And then they Cookie Puss, and then
The Santa Claus one is just Fudgy the Whale with
yeah.
Santa Claus face icing on it.
and Cookie Puss during St. Patrick's is
Cookie Opus.
Opus, and like all the icing shit around it is done in green.
That just reminds me of like 90s. I'm fairly certain like 90s Howard Stern. He used to make fun of Fred for like getting his mom a Cookie Puss cake or something.
Dude, that's a good stunt. I don't give a fuck. And I remember the fucking dude who used to do the commercials when I was real little. It was actually Tom Carvel. He talked like Larry, where he had like that fucking just voice that sounds like he eats
Yeah,
rocks. He's like, I'm gonna calm down. You can't get yourself a coffee posture. Like,
Is Carvel like East Coast tri-state local, or
I
is that
think-
everywhere?
I think
I think it was East Coast, yeah.
like
Northeast.
North.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even like full East Coast.
because the ones we had here got pushed out when Baskin Robbins came through.
Now Baskin Robbins is fucking gone.
Yeah.
Remember TCBY?
Yep.
It's still around.
Oh, yeah.
There's a
Oh,
couple.
really?
The, the country's. It's in like malls.
You'll still see him in food
Oh,
courts,
okay.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The country's best yogurt.
I remember, because we were a fat family, and remember when that one came into Pike Creek.
What,
right?
just say what. I come from a fat family. Is what you wanted. You were gonna say.
I say I
I
come
thought
from
you
a
were
fat
pointing out that
family?
he said "were."
Yeah, wait. I just like the way to say we.
I'm
come
still
from a
fat, but the
family.
rest of us aren't all fat
Oh,
anymore.
okay.
But we thought like it was like because we were a Dairy Queen fucking family, and then
Yeah.
TCBY came through, and we were like, oh, we're making a smart decision. It's like it's still fucking nothing but sugar. Just it's
It's
yogurt.
a different
and syrup.
vessel for your sugar.
They used to have the one right next to Newark Newsstand. So
Yeah.
that and then Maximum Rock and Roll next to it.
Yup. It used
Yeah, we
to
had
be
a TCBY, then it was a Pops Water Ice.
What? In,
Yeah.
in Jersey?
Yeah.
Was it the same one on Oregon Ave, like same owners?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I forget what it's called. It's still a water ice place now, but it's like a mom and pop.
Wow.
We don't. There's like nothing other than Woodside. There's really no good mom and pop ice cream type joints around here anymore. I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to talk about UAD's
There's-
fucking shithole.
UD Creamery.
Yeah,
it's not
but
that bad. It's not better than them, but it's not
No.
bad.
So you got Dairy Palace, and then you got Dairy Palace is like, it's basically
Well-
a window. You
Yeah.
walk
Well,
up to.
there's Sweet Nell's on 202, and there's another
That's
place.
new, right?
Last
Last
not
5
really.
years or so.
No, it's been around a long time. And there is a more recent one also on 202. I don't remember what it's called though.
There's one. It's like a candy shop too, right?
E-
On 202?
Yeah, it's like small white building.
Yeah.
It's a couple doors down from the Casapoulas North location. I
Yeah.
fucking forget what it's called.
Have you been to the joint across from the Pope, Milk John?
No.
It's the
I know people who work there.
Yeah. Oh, that dude Travis.
No, this other. Well, actually, he moved away now, so it doesn't.
Oh.
matter.
Milk
Yeah.
John.
Yeah. Horrible name.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
like
Great
we
ice
get-
cream, though.
we
It's
get it.
insane.
We get it, guys.
There's a lot of good ice cream.
No,
in
it's
Philly,
so
too.
good though.
Oh.
It's like it's so good. Like I think I got one. I brought like 2 pints home a couple weekends ago, and we got one that was like s'mores or whatever. But like, however they made it, it tastes like a little bit smoked. Like you could taste like it's almost like they actually held the marshmallows that they used
Over
over
the-
like a flame.
They probably did.
It was so good. I'm just like fuck. I don't know. John, I hate the word. John.
Yeah, it's
It's marketing.
that's what's
Yeah.
kept me out of that place.
Well-
but now that I know it's legit,
But I know most people are kind of feel the same way as me. But yeah, the dude that works there, he's awesome. He hooks it up.
Is Weckerly still there?
Oh, that's my favorite Philly ice cream spot.
Your favorite, huh?
Yes, because
Weckerly, is that-
my wife and I went to
It's-
Badia on my birthday, and we were like,
family reunion.
they were like, oh,
It's practically on the corner of Frankfurt and Girard.
yeah, they were like, oh, do you
Yeah.
guys want to get dessert? And we're like, actually, like, let's go to Weckerly's and just get like a shitload of ice cream sandwiches and bring them home and just like stock the freezer.
Dennis
Which
is going home
we did
now.
just that.
Wait, I'm gonna be too. But yeah,
Me too.
remember
actually.
the one place that used to be the hipster joint that used to be by Pizza Brain? Are
Little
they
Babies.
still around?
Little Babies.
They were so big, or I don't. I feel like
It's
I don't hear
gone.
about.
Yeah,
them
they're
anymore.
gone.
Okay.
It had all the vegan ice cream and shit.
Yeah. It
We're
killed
gonna
me.
take it out.
I also got you guys gifts too. if you want me to do it on air.
Son of a bitch.
He fucking walks in. He's like, "Oh, I didn't know you guys wanted knickknacks. I could have brought you knickknacks." Like, please, no more knickknacks. We do not need more knickknacks.
I told him my whole basement is like this. I can't, and it's like Garfield. Everything there I have in my basement would be a good knickknack.
When I get a bigger table, maybe. And that'll be not anytime soon.
What if that's the gift?
A bigger table?
Yeah.
Damn, that's Inception and awesome.
I mean, honestly,
And I would accept it,
you just
honestly.
use Patreon money and go thrift and get a new table.
Yeah, I could easily pick one up at Goodwill for less than a month of Patreon.
Yeah.
Yo, fuck yes.
Ah, thank you, sir.
New shirts just dropped.
Nice.
Follow Parlay Vintage at parlay.philly on Instagram.
Do you wear hats, Tom, or no?
I'm not a hat guy.
Okay, so then Mike's gonna get a double gift because
Uh-oh.
I know he's a Phillies fan.
What is it?
You don't have that one, do you?
I do not.
Okay. Good.
That's dope.
What's the sticker?
I saw these.
Dude, I don't even want to stick this on anything.
Yeah, it's one of those weird ones where it's like I kept the one that says like something
This
like
is nice.
see the color, feel the color, and it has like it's like a rainbow, and I just kind of like put it above. I didn't stick it. I just
Yeah, I might just have to like tape this.
or put it on a
up.
bulletin board or
Yeah.
something.
Ah, fuck Mike.
No, this is going on my bulletin board.
This is
You don't wear
mine.
hats.
I'll wear that one.
Hats are for people that don't have good heads of hair, man.
They'll so shaving your head, but I'll do that too.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you.
Hell yeah, thank you so much.
Parlay. Oh, new stickers. Fuck yes.
I was gonna put them.
Parlay.philly.
Oh, Parlay.Philly because I try to keep a low profile. I only talk to a certain amount of people. Dennis convinced me to come on a podcast against my will. I came on. I had been doing a great job of growing a small, independently owned company trying to follow my dreams.
Damn right.
And
Doing
the
pop-up
day
on
this
account?
podcast came out and tagged me, my account got hacked and deleted. So thank you, everybody. And I had to start over.
Thank you for doing the exact
It was also the day
opposite.
after I told like a dozen coworkers to follow
Yeah.
you on social media, and they did, and they were like super excited. Oh, I'm gonna buy this, 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 and this. And then the next day they came in, they're like,
Yeah,
"Did
it's
your
gone.
did your guy like block me or something? I can't find his."
So funny story.
Russians.
It's so weird. I bring up Chris Crust on this podcast
I was just
all
gonna
the time.
say this, yeah.
But funny story was, so he got hacked because everyone was reaching out to me like, Chris got hacked too, and I was like, oh, I know, because the way my shit went down is I got a DM from Meta. And it was like, hey, we noticed that this, that, and that. You have to file appeal. It's like you use copyrighted this and that. And that was like, I was like, oh shit, because I do that. So I filled out the appeal like an idiot. They got in, deleted me, and then I went back and realized it was Chris's account, and they just changed everything over to Meta. So
Meta will also never reach out to you via DM.
Yeah.
So I called. Yeah, I know.
They'll send you
I'm
an email.
idiot now. So yeah, everyone was like, never do anything unless it's an email. But I freaked because I was like, I want to clean this up before I get like the Eagles suing me. But the worst part was, I never once heard back from them. So that account is gone.
Oh, it's gone. They're
Yeah.
they're
And-
in the wind.
So some dude kept messaging me saying like, get WhatsApp and we can talk. So basically trying to like extort me for it. But the other thing is, for people that are dumb like me, if you start Googling like how to get in touch with Meta, how to get in touch with Instagram, all these like Indian farm bots,
Yeah.
they buy up even the message boards. If you go on
Yeah.
Reddit, they get all the top posts. You literally call these numbers. They're like, hello, Instagram, and they try to get your info. Instagram has no contact.
Yeah.
That will never. Yeah.
It's funny. When I reached out to Chris about coming on the podcast, I was like, "Yeah, you want to come on? We're having Anthony come back. You want to come on with him?" He's like, "Why? So we can talk about how we both got fucking hacked within the same week." I'm like, Jesus, you guys are worse than my damn mother getting hacked every fucking 2 days. So yeah,
I felt so dumb, dude. Because like exactly what you said. Like I feel, I fell for it.
yeah,
They got you.
How many Nigerian princes has your mom paid off?
dude.
I know.
How many times have like I heard her like I've heard her on the phone and she's just like giving out her account number. Off
Oh, that's not a joke.
off
That's
her card. Yes,
for real.
it happens a lot. She's like giving out her number. I'm like, I go up to her, I grab the phone out of her hand. I'm like, yo, go fuck yourself, and hang up. And she's like, what, Dad? There's a virus on the computer. I'm like, they do not need your fucking banking information. She's had to get new cards 4 times because she just keeps falling for it.
Yeah, that was my biggest fear. Was like, if
The
I
computer's
fell
not
for
even
it, like
on.
my mom would.
Yeah.
get me
Yeah,
worse.
yeah.
It's for her. It's all that shit. Like she loves Facebook, but you know all that shit's like. Remember this person from this movie? This is what they look like now. And,
Oh,
like,
it's all clickbait.
that's the shit that gets her all the time, and she's like, I don't know where this came from.
It is so crazy because I watched that. There was that one documentary, like the social whatever with Facebook, like
Yeah.
not that movie, but
The social dilemma?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it is crazy because like I started a Facebook, like I have no friends. I do it just to go on Facebook Marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then like when I had to restart my Instagram from zero, like a couple weeks ago, it was like the shit that they throw into your algorithm. Like like on Facebook where I have no friends, like they treat me like probably like I'm our mom's age, where they just try to shove this like political
Slop.
bait
Yeah.
down my, and but it really you could program a
It's
lot
chum.
of people.
Yeah, it's very easy.
They're fucking marks, dude.
Yeah.
All of our parents are marks.
All because they just can't get off Facebook.
They try to get out. It keeps pulling them back
It's
in.
pulling them right back in, dude. Is that all you had for?
No, I got one more.
Okay.
I forgot. We got one more. A man is arrested after a woman says he used her car to sexually pleasure himself for 3 years.
Nice, dude.
Kinston, North
Took them that long?
North Carolina.
Hit it. There
Boom.
you go.
A man was arrested in North Carolina on Monday for activity related to mechanophilia, sexual attraction to machines or vehicles. An 82-year-old woman said the man
Don't kink shame me.
who she does not know has been using her car to sexually pleasure himself for 3 years. The woman also said her car had been urinated on. Kinston police arrested Walter McCrae, 52, on Monday. Arrest warrants accuse McCrae of getting on the hood of the car and sexually gratifying himself on multiple occasions. The latest case happened on Sunday, police said. The woman said she tried to put cameras out to catch evidence of what was happening, but she said McCrae would move them. The woman said police eventually put on their own camera and caught what was going on. McCrae is charged with felony stalking and 5 counts of damage to property.
10 counts of being a silly little guy. That's what I want to like. So wait,
Did he fuck the tailpipe or the gas tank hole?
Well, she said it was
Yes.
getting on the hood and gratifying himself. So is he like rubbing his dick against the hood, or is he just getting on the hood?
He's
and
like dry humping the
and
hood.
jerking off? Like,
Oh, maybe he's pinching the windshield wipers with his wiener. I don't
yeah,
know.
maybe.
This is Walter, and that's the car in question.
And he's a piss freak too.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe the piss is just him trying to like. Maybe he's like coming on the car. He's like, I gotta get this off somehow. You know, that's fucking great.
Or maybe he's using
He
the
can do it.
Yeah, free him.
free
He
Walter.
can do shit, man.
Maybe he's using the windshield washer squirter for a little,
Yeah, that probably feel good though.
well.
A little windshield washer fluid.
I'm proud of this guy. Good for him.
Yeah. Like
Hey, nobody's getting hurt,
I mean,
really.
he doesn't even look to be that old, so he figured out like what he was into at a certain time, and then
50
he's like, I'm just going to commit to it.
52. He's approaching the end of the autumn of his life, right?
And also that car, totally fuckable.
Yeah.
You know, the way it's parked, it's asking for it.
I bet that car's got a dumper on
It's
it.
a sultry color. That maroon red.
Yeah.
A mysterious
romantic.
red.
Because you know, like a different light, it might look brown too. It's like, oh, dude, it's a nice car, dude.
Man, what are you
Good
got
looking
going
car.
Right?
I figure I'd fill you in. I on my way here, it just went through when I pissed. I sent Larry and a couple of my buddies from high school the notes that I brought,
Yeah.
stuff I'm gonna recommend. Just no weekend. But
Not at that time yet, buddy.
I know, but the response was because I didn't have. I guess all the responses came through while I was peeing. One kid said, "Please don't talk about music. Talk about busting 1,000 nuts and Pig being an idiot. That's way more entertaining." And then I'm reading this because Larry wrote, "Is it you, Murrow, and Tyler? You guys are going to compete for top WAP."
Damn.
So yeah.
Is Tyler a fucking dick?
No, I think
No,
maybe.
he's
I guess he means me and Murrow are going to.
Yeah.
But I figured you'd like a little Larry chime in.
Nah, Mullen's Guatemalan.
Oh, and then my buddy Danny, who you guys I don't think know, he goes, "Yeah, I had a dream that me and Pig got invited on that, but we got into it with the other kid that's not Dennis, and then he ended up kicking us out."
Kicking out. Wow.
I don't think you
they
can.
they must take me for a fucking
Typical
nerd.
Tom.
I don't think you can kick out Pig. Pig just goes where he wants, man. He's just a little wandering guy, dude. I'd love to have him on here. Are you kidding me?
I tell you what, I was at his house for a boxing match, and he had done a couple shots.
Did you win?
He overheard me talking about something, but in the other side of the room, he's like, yelling, and his devilish look. He looks up and he goes, "Tell Dennis I'll do the pod." And I was like, I don't know if they like
Christ.
that.
Look, if you would have said to me, "Hey, Pig wants to come on the podcast," I'd be like, "Yes, absolutely." But when you said that he said it like that, and I know that look, I'm like, now I don't know.
Tell Dennis I'll do the pod.
I'd be like, all right, we're rolling. And all of a sudden, he's like, oh, fuck, here he goes. God damn it. No, I'm sure he's...
Just leave him in here alone. See what happens.
We do a pee break and he stays.
Dude,
The Pig hour.
what a fucking character, dude. I gotta... Doing a new bit here for a while now. This game is called No Shit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read off a list of bands, and you have to tell me if they are or are not real bands.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you know that they're a real band and you say, yes, it's real, just keep it that because I want another person to be able to guess too. So don't be like, oh yeah, I know that band. They did this, 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 and this. Just say yes or no. Then we'll get into the rest of that shit later.
How do you find these bands? Just naturally?
Naturally, I find them. And the other ones is when I take edibles and come up with
Yeah,
band names on
gotcha.
my own. And sometimes it's funny, but mostly it's not.
Should I keep score?
Sure.
So yes.
But, you know, you also get to take... Now, I want to preface this by saying some of these are Delaware bands. I kind of catered it, since, we're a Delaware
You're
podcast.
stacking the deck, huh?
Yeah, just a little bit. All right, you guys ready for this shit?
Let it rip.
All right, this bit's called No Shit. The Disorderlies.
I know.
He did the opposite of what we just told him to do.
Yeah. So they are real or not real?
They
Real.
must be real.
Thanks, Anthony.
I know. I don't know why I said that. I'm in
Yeah.
it.
I did.
They are real. And shout out to Joe Ruff, who is now a Proud Boy. Good job on that, buddy. But next band.
I meant to say I know the answer, not that
Yeah.
I know that they're a real band.
You can just say it.
Next time.
Yeah.
Next band, Honda Civic.
No.
I'm gonna say real.
Yeah, real too. It's too weird to be known.
Not real.
Fuck yeah.
Next one, Canadian Autopsy.
Yes.
Real.
Real, just because it could just be a band called Autopsy from Canada.
Incorrect. They're not real at all.
Ah.
Next one, Nothing Fucking Special.
Real.
Gotta be real.
Not real.
They're real, and they're from Baltimore.
I thought they were real. I just had to go against the grain.
You got to. Sometimes you just got to play the odds.
Tell-
And every time I say that, it never works out in my favor.
You're telling me a band who shares the same area as Sucka What is not real? They've got to be
Oh
real.
boy, if you were old enough to see this band, oof, oof. They used to constantly play shows with another band called Scheduled Beating.
I don't hate that
Yeah.
as much as...
They had a sick Simpsons rip shirt, dude. It was Snake. It was his mugshot. It was Scheduled Beating in the Simpsons font.
Fuck yeah.
It was a sick shirt. I actually just got rid of it recently. The band stunk, but that was a great shirt. I loved it. Next band, Nirvana Blows.
That's real.
Not real.
That might be real.
Mike is correct. It is not real.
Ah.
Man, I don't think I've gotten any.
You have one.
I know Dennis's hatred for Nirvana,
I
and I'm sure it comes out under the influence even more.
I like Nirvana musically. The vocals kill me. And I was all a hater at first because all the kids in school that liked Nirvana were total shitbags. Next band, Izzy Stradlin and the Juju Hounds.
Yes.
Yeah, that's real.
Yes.
All right, yeah. Next, Fist Fed Justice.
Yes.
That's got to be real.
Not real.
Not real.
Damn.
With all the horrible...
I'm sure
Boy
that
bands.
band name exists.
Yeah. With all the wave of horrible oi bands, I thought for sure.
I know, right?
I was kind of going for more of like a ignorant Japanese vibe. Like a bunch of like 5'1" guys, but like still have like the side cocked hat.
Blister on my finger.
You all right there,
Oh,
guy?
yeah, I'm good.
Is a pen hurting your finger?
No, it's my welding finger.
Oh, well, you haven't used it in 6 months. Throwing.
I don't weld on the job, dummy.
You're not ever on the job. Throwing Stars XXX.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Not real.
Suck it.
Next band, Osama and the Pilots.
Definitely real.
It's
Yeah, that's a edgelord ska band.
a bad name, and I see where it's going. I think it's real.
They are real and they are local. And it's funny, we used to try to fight them back in the day because it was like right after 9/11 and we thought like being a patriot was cool.
Like everybody.
Because we were like 20, 21 years old. And now I'm like, that name's great.
I got bent out of shape about that too. I remember I think it was the Choking Victim band came to Philly right after and did like a whole bunch of like
Oh, Leftover Crack. They had like a whole album cover with the towers falling.
For some reason that got me. I got pissed off.
Yeah. And then like later on in life you're like, it's actually kind of funny. Yeah. Next band, Folding an Infant in Half with a Pipe. I guess it means like just hitting
Not Euro.
an infant in the stomach with a pipe and he just kind of just crumbles.
I'm going no.
Yeah, it's a no from me.
I'm gonna say yes.
Then you'd be wrong because it's not real at all.
Anyone in that band should be on the watch list.
It's true. Or me for thinking of it while I was pooping. Next, Mr. Big.
That's real.
Real.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I thought that was a trick question.
No, it's real.
Hey, Mr. Big is
That's
like,
the acoustic hit, right?
Yeah. I'm the one who wants to be with you,
Yeah.
dog. Now,
I think Paul Gilbert was in that band. Hey, whatever.
classic Paul Gilbert. I have no idea who the fuck that is. Next band, Hatebreed.
No.
Not real.
Fake.
It's true. They're not. They're actually called Josta.
It was Racer
Yeah.
X, not Mr. Big.
What?
Nothing.
What just happened?
It was Racer X, not Mr. Big.
What, that the guy was in?
That Paul Gilbert was in, yeah.
Fucking Paul, man. He always keeps you guessing, that guy.
He's a scamp.
I'm telling you, dude. What about Toilet Boys?
Real.
Not real.
I gotta go real.
They're real.
It's definitely a punk band.
Delaware guys in that band,
It's
too.
another good name. Fuck.
Next band, Biodome 2.
No.
I hope it's real, but I don't think it is.
I'm gonna say yes.
That's not real.
Fuck.
It is not one of those wishful thinkings.
That
I
is
want
a
to see if
fucking good
Stephen
one.
Baldwin actually finally made that filter. Next band, Oven Head.
Real.
I'm waiting for Tom to answer, so I gotta catch up.
Real.
Fake.
Real.
Fuck you guys.
Last two coming up here, Punched in the Hat.
Not real. No.
Yeah, not
No
real.
way.
Real.
Not real. And finally,
Also good though.
custody battle.
That must be
Yeah, that's
real.
a great name. I'll say real. I hope it's real.
Well, I didn't Google it, but this did just one I just wrote down.
That's a
It's not
great name.
real that I-
Damn. Did we all guess real?
Now that I think about it,
I think you guessed
it
not
could
real.
possibly be real. I don't think anybody would possibly pass that one up.
Well, Murrow wins anyway.
How bad did he beat everybody?
Murrow wins with 13. I got 11, and Ant got 8.
Damn.
I didn't even think I got that, man.
Yeah, you got 8.
Wait, now.
One day I'm gonna fool you guys with Hatebreed. I'm telling you, you're gonna fall for it.
That name recognition stuff. I
I'm
don't
telling
think
you, dude.
that's yesterday's potatoes. I don't think so.
Yesterday's tomatoes. Tommy. You got anything else for the people there?
No, that's all I brought today. Actually, this is
Is
short.
it?
This is a shorty.
Is it? Oh, actually, hold on.
Oh, I heard we got a new patron.
We do.
Yep.
Tom.
One Miss Kelsey Hunter will be receiving her case of Wrap Snacks pretty soon. Newest patron.
Also, another patron, Steve Greathouse, is just writing out a full write-up of all the Wrap Snacks that he got. He's sending in a review that's handwritten. I was like,
For some
All right.
reason.
Wait, what's a new someone on the Patreon?
yeah, which is patreon.com/IRRANDILL. $3 a month gets you an extra.
You didn't put it
episode.
in the last episode.
He never does.
Not never.
Maybe what, twice? But $3 a month gets you an extra episode a week. And if you sign up now,
It's easy to miss.
Mike Murrow will send you a free case of Wrap Snacks.
Who's Steve Greathouse? Whose guy is that?
He's my buddy.
Nice, yeah.
He hits up your
yeah,
shop too.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, shout out Steve Greathouse.
Yeah.
I
He
met
lives
him
up,
online.
Lives up around like the Wilkes-Barre area. I forget exactly.
Oh yeah, because we
Yeah.
talked Scranton Wilkes-Barre. Okay.
Yeah, he used to book Dead and Buried out there, and he did a lot of like the youth cruise shows out there too.
Nice.
Oh,
He's a good boy.
I bet I've been to one.
Oh fuck, I'm in the wrong thing. That's what the problem is. We have
Wait, so my appearance actually paid off. I got
See?
Mike was already a customer, but
See,
Steve
imagine-
Greathouse, I got through the pod.
Imagine-
Networking.
Imagine
Yeah.
what would have happened if you actually had a functioning Instagram page.
The day we plug it, fucking
Now-
fucking shit.
Mike knows this. I am really into Asian dog Instagram pages. It's like my shit.
Like the ones that cut their hair and that kind of thing, or is
Yeah.
it a breed of dog?
And a lot of them have, obviously the captions are written in Mandarin and stuff. And if you hit the C Translate button, a lot of fun stuff comes up. And so I brought some of my favorites here today.
He's a sucker for all small dogs.
Yes, I'm a small dog man.
He's a mark.
Yeah. And this is called Lost in Translation. So I'm going to give you some of my favorites here. Now, right here, you see these little lovely scamps? They're just out there for a good
Oh
run.
man.
What do you think, Tommy? They're having a good time.
Fine. I like the gray one in the front. He's cool.
Now the caption reads simply, "Sister, oh sister healing. Oops. It's a blast. Let's enjoy pigs. Met and chatted with my big brothers, Abara and Ramen Joggy. Coffee shop, Dutch pay. Half price, lot of cocoa. How about that? Let's heal stinky grass." Very
You
informative.
can use cocoa as currency now?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Now, you're stupid. Why? Because you didn't bring anything to the bit this week?
What?
Why you giving me shit?
Not you. I'm talking about these fucking captions.
What are you talking about? Look at that guy.
Fuck him. He's an idiot too.
Damn, dude. He's out living
You take
life,
that
dude.
back. He's
Yeah.
adorable.
Fuck him twice.
Yeah. This simply says underneath of that, pig girl. That's fun.
Why is Tom getting so angry at little
I don't
dogs?
know
He's
why.
attacking me for no reason.
You're the one like, stupid.
First time?
Fucking,
Stupid.
fucking idiot.
Right? You new here? Now, look at these little sleepy people. It's just, they're in their BJs ready for some night-night. Hey, sis, stop watching TV and, didn't you forget sister-in-law? I need to give you some nutrition for tears. What do you think? Are we going to build a pair of glasses? LOL. Show me plus sprinkle. That's fun. And then this is kind of like the me and Mike version in the poodle world. Look at us, dude. Just fucking.
Is that the one you sent me earlier?
Actually, I think it is. Happy POZ, holding the head of Pig Sister who refuses to take a picture.
There's a lot of pig talk.
I know, right? But they're not even pigs. They're dogs.
Everything fucking pig.
I'm telling you, dude. There must be something really, really fucking different.
I feel like pig and puppy or something must translate.
Yeah, something's not translating all the way.
Well, they do eat dogs there. I'm sorry, that was... Cut that part out. Go ahead. There you go. I hate that you know the sound.
What are you trying to get? Trying to get a job on Saturday Night Live?
Oh God, just can't wait to see all other people's jokes.
A 1-day temp job.
It's funny how like there's a lot of comedians that end up writing for that show, but no one goes further than like 2 seasons as a writer.
I think we probably talked about this last time, but like, I mean, we know Shane hosted, but him not staying in SNL was the best thing. That
Oh my
happened.
God.
Absolutely.
There's a couple,
Accelerated his career by years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple people that they've hired to write who are legitimately
Yeah.
funny stand-up.
Yeah.
So.
Isn't Rosebud there?
Rosebud.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She's exactly what I was thinking about.
I mean, Michael Che's a legit stand-up too,
Yeah, Michael Che is good.
but
Is he?
yeah.
When
Yeah.
does he get up?
What?
When
No,
does,
he-
I'd never
Michael-
hear about him getting up anywhere.
really
Michael
kinda
Che
can't.
doesn't he do the stand or
He does
doesn't
the
he
stand,
do
he does the cellar,
The
too.
cellar.
Yeah.
Because that's how like the Shane Gillis crew and them were tight with them. I remember they had a big bet when the 49ers were playing the Eagles, but it was like
Yeah.
from seeing each other at the cellar.
Yeah. The thing is, like, when you like are a cast member of Saturday Night Live, you really can't like use social media to promote shit outside of your job at SNL. Like, if you're a writer, it doesn't matter. But if you're a cast member, you post that, you can't just go promoting your stand-up stuff.
Well, he's head writer too.
Yeah, but
I-
he's still legit stand-up.
I hope
Hater.
Hope so.
Tires is really good. I think if it is, it's like I think it's a no-brainer. It was the best thing that happened to him, but
the bar. Well, here's the thing.
the bar is very high.
The bar. No, the bar is low. For,
Oh, really?
For comedy. But
Oh, okay.
That is gonna fucking wipe the floor with like shit that other companies have put out.
Because if you think if he made it on SNL, he would have had to compete for time with all the other cast members.
It wouldn't come close.
Whereas this time he's on his own. He has everything he does reflects back on him and not.
And he doesn't like he's really good at like this. It's not all written around him. Like I saw the
No.
panel, the one like goofy nerdy dude that he always has in like the Gillian Keeves. He's like the star.
Steve Gerben.
Yeah, and
he's great.
I think Stavi's going to be in a ton because he was in all like the round
Yeah.
tables that they were.
Schultz
doing.
is in it too, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Him and,
He-
him and Stavi.
He put all of his friends on that.
Yeah.
There's no, well, and because he made it on his own, there are no guardrails at all.
None.
I think it's going to be great.
I hope if Schultz is in it, I'm not the biggest Schultz fan, but I hope he plays like a fucking douchebag. Like he would play a great douchebag.
Well, them guys are very aware. I think.
Yeah.
I think he'll be used correctly.
I like the
If I
fact
had
that
to guess.
he is using like some of his friends that are bigger names like Schultz and Stavi.
He's
But
using-
he's also still using every single person that did the OG pilot for Tires. Like what was that? 2016 maybe.
It's a while ago, yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's still doing it with the local dude McKeever who
Yep.
did like Delco proper and all that
Mm-hmm.
stuff. That the Real House Husbands. Remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Damn, that's
So yeah, they did. So he still used like all the people that are like, they're not household names, but they were on the original pilot. So he kept all of them. Like O'Connor's still on there.
And they're all dudes that are like have done a lot of sketch, a lot of stand up.
These are all funny people.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love O'Connor. That's going to be good. I'm surprised Tommy Pope's not going to be in that.
He is
more.
in there.
He is.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I wonder if Peggy,
'Cause,
probably Peggy O too.
What I heard is that Schultz and Pope play brothers.
Oh, that's going to be good.
Just loudmouth, like WAP brothers.
Yeah, that's good. That would be good.
Yeah. Pretty on fucking brand.
That comes out this month.
Yeah, I
The
can't.
23rd. I
I can't see it being bad,
Nah,
especially it's up against zero competition on Netflix.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
only going to.
dude,
Yeah.
like my hopes are high and my hopes are high, but the bar is low.
It's only going to be. It'll probably only. If it's bad, it'll be like nerds like us who love like all like the Gillian Keeves and podcasts and stuff who are like breaking down every little thing. But I think like the general public is going to be so much better than everything that's on there.
Do you think he could still do something like that on his own without using Netflix? Just doing it on like YouTube or something?
Well, I'd like to see.
Get Gillian Keys.
yeah, Gillian Keeves was a hit.
Yeah.
I do remember like when all that was coming out. I actually it was cool. I got to go to the. I went to the premiere at the TLA because they cut to like live cuts, you know.
Yeah.
But like they were showing everything for the first time. But I definitely remember Shane saying stuff like, it was all trying to grow Gillian Keefe, so like McKeever didn't need a real job. It was like people do this, like because he did like a bunch of my mom was like, oof, I watched the worst Hallmark movie I've ever seen, and it was McKeever made it, but you got to pay the bills, you know.
That's
Because
funny.
he did one and a fucking Pope was in it.
Yeah, it was
Playing like a douchebag, like
tow truck driver.
yeah.
It was
It's
filmed
funny
in
shit.
media, but the worst part about it was like it was
That's great.
It was supposed to be like a winter Christmas story, but they filmed it in the summer, so it's like even my mom was like, "You could tell it wasn't winter."
Because he was doing like Hallmark movies and commercials until he got started. Shane started getting him on and stuff.
Yeah,
and
that's-
now he's doing other like specials for people and stuff too.
That's what he was talking. He was on Tim Butterly's solo podcast, I think last week or
I haven't
whatever
listened
week
to
it
the
was.
solo
It's
one.
funny.
He's had a
Yeah, it's
couple
funny.
good people on it.
Yeah.
Like McKeever's episode was fucking
Yeah.
great.
And the one with Zach Amigo and Luis Gomez is really funny too.
Yeah, that was.
What was the one where they watched the video of the British guy hang gliding
I think that was 2.
that like
weeks
got like
ago.
his face ripped off?
I don't think I saw that one.
That was whoever was on before me.
That was the most recent one I watched / listened to, and I forget the names of the guests,
Yeah,
but I was laughing my ass off watching that one.
my hopes are high for Tires. I think it's gonna be
Yeah,
really good.
Yeah, I was actually, man, I sound like a fanboy now, but I was at the Helium special for when McCusker filmed it, and
That's
David
cool.
McKeever was doing all the video and camera there. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
That was one of my favorite
that where you
specials
recorded
last
this
year.
shit?
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
At Helium Philly, yeah.
Looks different.
It was really cool
He
because
changed the backdrop.
it was like a basic black, right, or
It
something.
looked
Yeah.
bigger.
The intro was really funny. When we
Is him
rollerblades.
rollerblading?
Unbelievable.
But it was good. Like we were there, and his wife. It was like no openers really. Like just right to business. His wife came out, was like, "Yo, honey's gonna film a special. Like, if you get up to go to the bathroom, just don't walk in front of the cameras. Just shit like that real quick." But then like we saw where she sat down, and then it was like next to like his wife, his mom, and his dad, and all that, and it was like we were at the table next to it, so it was awesome to look over when he
That's
said
cool.
like. Talked about like jerking off or sex and shit, like really awkward stuff to like see the parent reaction.
I mean, they were kept doing that shit when Gillis did his monologue on
That
SNL.
was so good.
When he was just talking shit on his dad, then would just like cut right to his
Yeah.
dad. Fuck, man.
God damn it!
But apparently,
what the hell?
the rumor is that when Gillis signed the deal with Netflix for like I'll give you a special, but you gotta make this. You gotta put this show on too.
Huh?
Even though we already funded it and paid for itself, but you gotta.
It's just crazy that
Yeah.
you would
They
even.
wanted the rights.
I'm sure they would do it, but like, are network executives that out of touch where they can't be like, oh, this is the dude with like the most Patreon people? Like, it's gonna be a hit no
Yeah.
matter what. It's like crazy that you would even have to like convince them.
Somebody was I forget which podcast I was listening. They're going over the people who had been turned down by Netflix with their specials, and it's like people now that are like some of like the top tier comedians of right now, and they all just got Netflix was like nah.
Oh yeah, I guess this is boring, but I was thinking the other day, like, why do you need it? Unless the bag of money is so much, like,
Yeah.
how much does let's say Dan Soder specials now on YouTube, but like Shane's original specials got millions and millions of views.
Yup.
I wonder if he got more money monetizing that on YouTube or the bag that Netflix gives you.
Well, even with someone who gets like in the tens of millions of views, like you have to, in order to be monetized on YouTube, you're making like on the high side. Someone who gets in the tens of millions, they're getting maybe tens of thousands of dollars
Wow.
with that, which is a lot of money considering it's just fucking free YouTube.
Yeah.
But their revenue comes from the exposure and
Yeah.
people buying
Yeah,
tickets to
to
see
see
them
them
on
live.
Yeah,
live.
like I can go on a tour now because of this special
And sell out
clean
ahead
up.
of time.
Yeah,
Nick Mullen was talking about it because he hit like 2 million plus views on his special on YouTube, and
I
he's
think
like,
it's over 4 now.
and he's just like, still I didn't make any like crazy amount of money off it, but he's
No.
like, but my ticket sales like, because he had a good run like when Cumtown was still a thing, and then it kind of ducked down a little bit when Cumtown ended. He's like, then like his ticket sales went back up to where they were after the special got released.
How did those three link for Cumtown? It's such an
They're
odd.
all
from
from the
Baltimore.
same area.
Oh, they're all Baltimore dudes.
Mullen and Stavi are Baltimore. And,
I know. I listened to Freeland interview before. I know he was like
He's-
South Africa to Vegas or something. So,
but
maybe
he
met
came
along
up in
line.
the DC comedy.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah.
Mullen and Stavi went to DC all the time for
Yeah.
stand.
Gotcha.
That's how they all came up together. But I still re-listen to old Comtown episodes, and it's some of it. Is
I never listened to that.
I
podcast.
just started to. Pretty fucking funny.
If you can get over Stavi's laugh being over every single joke, like, and drowning out a lot of good jokes, like it's a good podcast.
Yeah, it's one I missed, and I was like, it's
Yeah.
it's a type of podcast where I could go back and listen to old ones.
I think it's still on Spotify.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
You can still find it on YouTube too. Yeah.
Nice.
But but they don't make a lot of money, but it's just that it boosts your ticket sales, and also once like if you just do on YouTube and you decide to put it somewhere else later, you can because you own all the rights to your shit. Whereas Netflix, if you put it out on Netflix,
Yeah.
They license it for
unless
however long.
you're really lucky, like they can bury that fucking thing. There's comedians that had their specials buried. Tony Hinchcliffe, he had a special on
Yeah.
Netflix, and like
Yeah.
now you can't even
I
find it.
forgot he had that.
Yeah, that one shot special, and like.
Yep.
And like, yeah, they buried it. So like, you're like, all right, well, maybe he could take it to like Punch Up or somewhere else, but he can't because they own it. So he can't take it anywhere else. So I don't think there's like specials like you just can't see anymore because, well, HBO did the same shit. There's a lot of people that had specials that just went to
All the
die.
good rocks were on Chris Rocks. I think were originally
Yeah.
HBO's.
Because they used to be the shit. Like, it was
Oh.
a big deal to have HBO.
There was a time. Yeah, there was a time when it was all
Prior to
bars,
streaming,
too.
that was
Yeah.
That was
That was
numero
top tier.
uno, yeah.
All the Carlins. And shit
Yeah.
on there, dude.
It would either air on HBO or you could buy the DVD and that was it.
Yep.
And now it's just like you're just throwing the special away because Dan Soder's first special was HBO Max, and it's like he's kind of threw that the fuck away.
He said it did okay,
Yeah,
but not great.
yeah, because HBO Max wasn't putting the numbers that Netflix was. It was kind of like a little late to the party at that point.
Yeah, now it's like Netflix is the place for comedy, I would say. With
If-
the whole Netflix is a joke boom.
Yeah,
Yeah, if Son of a Gary came out on YouTube instead of HBO, I think Soder would properly be where he should be,
Should be, yeah.
by now.
and there's a lot of other.
But he's on the way now.
yeah, there's a lot of other comedians that like you're just like, damn, if they put the special on a different platform, like people that put specials up on like Tubi
Amazon.
or Peacock and shit like that. Yeah, Amazon's a terrible place for specials.
I've never heard of a special on Peacock yet.
It's crazy.
Sean
That,
Patton just did one.
What an idiot.
it's crazy that you say that
That bag.
Soder's on the way
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
It's like because he's like
He's so funny.
he like has
Yeah.
put on Shane and so many dudes. He's been around, but like even if you see him when he's
did.
talking, it's like he's light years ahead of other. It's just
Yes, I saw him.
it's
at
like
Helium.
he should be so much bigger than he is.
And it's frustrating. It's like, dude, like, if just the right people saw this and like he got into the right algorithms, he'd be fucking
And
a superstar.
I know that you two aren't sports guys, but like Soder and Shane could hold their own with like a lot of sports, like
Yeah.
real deal
Easy,
sports
yeah.
talk people.
There's some of those two. There's some. Maybe it's because I like their stand up, but they're some of the only people I can even bear to listen to talk about sports.
Yeah,
What
There-
about-
the episode that I hate to keep talking about but Soder had Shane on his one-on-one one, and they were just talking about their high school football careers. It was so fun.
Yeah, that was.
I remember that one.
There's a Barstool Sports.
Mhm.
There's a one guy who has a show in there. Is this dude? He goes by KFC. It's Kevin Clancy, and it's like KFC's like it calls it
KFC Radio.
right?
Yeah, there's it's mostly just it has comedians on, but they always talk sports. There's one. It's Gillis and Soder together.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're
And
talking
I don't know shit about sports, and it's still an incredibly hilarious fucking.
I'd listen to that.
It's really fucking funny.
about.
Well, Shane just telling his college football playing
Yeah.
Yeah.
stories, like all the fights that they would get in, like
Yeah.
visiting other schools and like going to parties.
Yeah.
There was there's like a YouTube clip of his Creep Records set.
Yeah.
Oh,
where he-
yeah,
where he tells the story
Yeah.
about like the karate guy like picking a
Yeah.
fight with him at some
Yeah.
party.
I
He's like,
remember-
dude, like I don't
wish I
care
went
what
to
you
that.
know, like I'm just gonna grab you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another funny KFC one where it's Shane and McCusker.
Oh.
McCusker's not a sports guy either, So like they'll just be talking sports, and then like Shane's like, Matt, what do you think? And he'll just launch into some shit about like shamanistic, like sexual healing and vibrating and shit like that. It's fucking great.
The best is, I'm not the biggest fan of KFC radio, but the fact that they put on so many comedians is awesome. But his co-host went to an Eagles game with Shane and
Feidelberg?
Baby Billy from War Mode and stuff. And Billy McCusker, Feidelberg said this dude had the best line. He was asking him like, "Yo, do you like the Eagles? Like, who's your favorite player?" He's like, "Man, if you can name more than one guy on the team, you're gay." It's just so good. I wear that with a badge of honor that
That's
the
good.
McCusker brothers went to my high school.
Dude, and it's just weird that like, because War Mode's a great podcast too, and it's like that those dudes don't do anything else besides that.
It's yeah.
Oh well.
Like,
I don't think they want to.
I mean, that podcast makes enough money.
But yeah, KFC, they've put on tons of comedians, but also recently there's another young comedian that I love. I actually saw him at Helium open up for Colin Terrell, and Tim Butterly was on it. Little Sass or Little Sasquatch. He's funny, super young, but he's got like a really like old person soul, like that. But he has a podcast with this battle rapper.
Oh, that Roman guy?
On Barstool, which is actually one of the good podcasts because it's basically a lot of comedy. Francis Ellis too is going to be in Tires.
I love that dude.
But
I love Francis.
the
Ellis
dude,
so much.
the KFC and Rome got a little heated debate over the Sixers and the Knicks, and the dude
they
Rome,
have fucking diss tracks.
dude, he dropped a diss track. He fucking like,
Back to diss tracks.
dude, he destroyed. Everyone was like, even Shane and Matt brought it up. Like Shane was like, it was fucking mean, man.
A lot of people were talking about it, like, dude,
You
like,
should listen to it.
it's like if one of like a friend or a coworker made that track about me, it would be out back. We got to fight now.
It had to have all been pre-approved. Otherwise, like, you can't go into an office with that dude.
That's funny.
That is fucking hilarious. Or else it just shows he's a really good fucking sport and knows, like, look, if it's going to be funny, go with it no matter how hard my feelings could be. Well, because no one wants to fucking do is going to be a baby about it. Especially if you're someone who always, like, tries to be funny on your podcast and shit like that. It's like, so that KFC dude, he's all right. But
I just can't bear to listen to a Barstool show.
Well, I couldn't believe Dennis brought it up. I mean, I do.
it's good enough.
Well, to your
that
point, there
the
was
guest is good enough,
there was apparently some hurt feelings at the Tom Brady roast.
Oh, that was... I got rained out
Oy
from
vey.
work, and I actually sat through it. I ate a bunch of drugs and sat through it. There's no reason for that to be live. 3 hours is too much.
Yeah.
But a lot of butthurt athletes.
Good.
Well, they did a horrible job promoting it. But
Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
I just saw the thumbnail on Netflix one day. I'm like,
So
is this real?
We watched it while we were eating last night. Started watching it. First takeaways is Nikki Glazer fucking crushed it.
Yup.
She brought her A
said
game
that.
back. Everything
Good
else
point.
was
Back. Good
yeah.
point.
She was. It was like everything else that we had saw up to her kind of sucked. But
Yup.
I did hear that fucking Tony Hinchcliffe came out
Yup.
and fucking was rocking
Fucking
people.
fire.
I saw his set on TikTok. He fucking crushed.
It is really Yes, he's ridiculously fucking funny. Like,
Such
but
a
those
good
two,
joke,
like,
man.
it's a 3 hour thing, and those are the only two sets worth watching. Like Scholes, even though I think he's funny, he's stunk.
I would have thought he'd be great. I didn't watch his yet, but Rose sounds right up his alley.
I have to push back. I saw his set. It was pretty good.
I did not. Jeff Ross, who I fucking love, even his shit was kind of weak, but he said something.
Roast J. Simpson was good though.
True. But
Yeah.
that was pretty funny. But he said something about Robert Kraft, the owner of
Patriots.
Patriots, about him, going to washy-washies and shit like that. And he's just sitting there doing his jokes, and fucking Tom Brady comes up, and he goes to whisper in his ear, but it's like, yo, there's mics everywhere. He's like, don't fucking say that shit ever again.
But was that
That sounds like a bit.
the internet
No.
now is like that it's like 50-50. Half say it's a bit, half say it's not. I didn't think it
I don't
was.
know.
how is that
I don't
the
think-
thing
I don't
you
think it's a
get
bit.
upset about?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they
thought-
only thing is they had a very yes, like off limits, and I think it was probably the craft massage and Tom Brady kissing his kids, because no one brought that up, and that's like, but because like right away everyone had jiu-jitsu, karate coach, because Giselle left him for a martial arts guy. So it's like, all right, that's crazy if you're saying that. Usually anything, but I think it was kids, and maybe he just was like, hey, it's about me, not him.
Yeah, but he was definitely serious. He was not. It wasn't a bit. Because you can just look at Ross. He's like, because normally instead of like, because if it was a bit, Ross is the kind of guy that would really ham it up.
Yeah.
Would ham up the bit, and he was just like, all right, and just kind of went back right into the next joke.
Again, I haven't got
like
all
a pro would.
I haven't got all the way through, but I did hear it got a little weird where someone started doing, I guess Jeff Ross has like a young girl kind of story in his past, and they started joking about that, and he was like really laughing it up and hamming it up, and it was like kind of a weird thing to joke about. Like, remember when you
Yeah, but it was kind of a public knowledge that he was like hitting on girls in their 20s and shit, and he's like has to be pushing 60.
But that's not. I thought it was younger than that.
No, they were legal, but barely.
Still creepy.
It's creepy enough. When you're pushing 60, there's no reason you should be like hitting on 19 and 20-year-old girls.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Legal, yes. Gross, yes. You know what I mean?
But they better be at least 26
Yeah.
or some shit
But-
before I'm ignoring it. That is.
And like, don't think no one's gonna bring it up. But he took it like a champ.
yeah, whatever.
I was happy to see Nikki Glaser. If you're someone that's just gonna zoom in, I watched her. I highly recommend you fast forward and watch her bit.
I always loved her on the roast, and like I thought her stand-up's been suffering the last couple specials.
Big time.
Yeah.
But she was on like the OG shit.
She looked great too. I thought.
It was weird. I was like, she did something. She did something to her face. Okay, but
I did see a joke about.
The
Did
jokes were
you
so
see Nikki
fucking
Glazer's new face at the
Really?
roast?
Oh, did
yeah.
huh?
She
her
must,
shit
she must have got
talking
something.
about Gronk was so fucking
Yeah,
good.
that was the best part.
Oh, just like we can't make fun of how
Oh, the
retarded
clip-
you look, talk, sound, are.
I only saw the one clip where like she was making fun of Brady for getting hosed on
That was
crypto,
it.
and she was like, even Gronk was like, not real money.
And the funny thing is, like, 'cause it's so long, and they're up there just drinking the entire time. Gronk and Kevin Hart, you can just watch and get drunker and drunker and drunker, and it's
Nice.
at the end, you're just like, dude, you should have.
Dude, drunk Kevin Hart is a menace.
It was.
He tried storming the Eagles stage at the Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
Wow.
Well, watch Gronk. What the best part that I saw from to what I watched was watching Gronk try to understand the jokes. Dude. Like he was you could see him like laugh when other people laugh, and it's like I'm not even saying that to be funny. It really watch Gronk.
He always had a smile on his face, but it would take till like as soon as he saw Kevin Hart like roll back laughing, then he would start laughing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, funny, you know. But it's kind of bad. But it's all just making fun of how like he doesn't know how to read and shit like that.
It was bad.
Gronk, Edelman, and who?
Oh, there was a bunch of
Julian
players.
Edelman did a good set, but obviously all that shit's written for them.
No, Schultz told this joke. Is Gronk, Edelman, and what's the third guy?
Amendola.
Amendola. That's not a fucking receiving team. That's a law firm.
Well, then someone's there was a lot of good ones.
It was like, just kidding, Tom. You don't throw the ball to the black guys.
Yeah.
But then Randy Moss was there as
Yeah.
black, and then they were like, Randy Moss from West Virginia loves horse racing, country music. He's like, even your black guys are white guys, or like something like that. But
Not bad.
it was oh shit, I'm trying to think.
He's like, we thought he was the only black guy. No, he's the black guy from West Virginia.
There was a lot more Aaron Hernandez jokes from players that I thought like they were going off on that, and I was like, whoa.
Oh god,
easy pick.
When fucking Hinchcliffe had one, was like, Kevin's been standing on a stool behind this podium all night. It's the same one that Aaron Hernandez kicked out from under himself. Oh god,
yeah,
damn it, dude. Seriously, Nikki Glaser and Hinchcliffe, just watch that and you're fine with everything else. The other was like all the other guys, like the athletes, had their shit written for them, and you just watch them stammer their way through it. And then
Yeah,
for some reason,
watching the clips of Belichick.
I
was
don't
tough.
think I could do that. I don't think I could watch it without feeling uncomfortable.
and they had a whole like back row on both sides.
He was uncomfortable. Like you
Of
could
other-
tell, like, oh, I have to be like
Nervous
warm and like
like
normal.
The whole back row was all these other like Patriots players, I guess, athletes or whatever. But they didn't have sets up there. They were just kind of up there sitting.
On the dais.
Yeah, but they didn't get up and actually talk.
Oh, yeah.
They're just in the back.
Ugh.
And like half of them didn't laugh. They're all just kind of stone faced the whole time. Like
Whatever.
Come on, this is like bumming everybody
That's
out.
that's bad production.
Oh,
on
and
that point.
fucking Kardashian got up there and got booed.
Got booed. I heard that too.
Yeah.
Oh, with that Tom Brady's joke that I saw the clip of was great. Was something about like she left her kids home alone with their dad or something.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't,
That's good.
Yeah. So somebody's like, oh yeah, Kim Kardashian's up. She was great. She's had a lot of black ice party in her end zone, and that was fucking good. But yeah, but I don't know what they. There's a lot of things to boo her for, but as soon as she got up, like they were like, boo. She let it roll right the fuck off.
She has a lot of things she could be applauded for too, though.
Yeah, but I don't know what the specific thing that everybody was all butthurt about there for.
Whatever.
Oh, by the way, there are like camera shots of all the people that were there. And you definitely, everybody's there in like suits and shit, and then he shows Gillis wearing like a black t-shirt and like a baseball hat.
Fuck.
He's not wearing his Notre Dame polo.
Yeah. And fucking McKeever's
That
on.
he got from
Shows
Walmart?
McKeever, too. It's just him and McKeever were dressed like a bunch of bums, a bunch of people with suits on and
Yep.
shit.
All the tweets though too were like that like when the camera panned over to Shane Gillis, were just like, wish he could get up there or something like that.
I guess so.
No, I'd like that he wasn't part of it. It's like
Yeah.
you don't want to be like,
You don't want to be like the guy.
Yeah, it's like I think Shane, don't go too crazy with it. Where it's like people get sick of. I don't want him to be like
It makes
the
sense
Kelsey
he was there,
brothers.
though.
Where it's just like,
Yeah.
Even the Jason Kelsey, who's the Eagle, I'm sick of seeing. Like, just like,
Yeah.
all right, let's just bump the brakes a little.
I think it did need more.
You're gonna see a lot more of them on ESPN now.
Yeah.
I think we needed to see one or two more comedians on there because there's way too many athletes and way too few comedians on there.
Yeah.
I thought. And the comedians that were on there were like the ones that are on all of them. Like Nikki Glazer and Jeff Ross.
I heard the bad things about Bert and Tom though. That
They
were
stunk.
cringe. Yeah.
And like they just did not do well. Like say what you want about their comedy and shit like that, but they kind of had like this weird. They went up together, which is strange. And they kind of had like they went through like a pictures and shit like that, and it was just really like mechanical and robotic in the delivery and shit. And it was just not done very well at all.
I think Brady's base would know them together
More.
the
Oh
more
yeah,
together
totally.
Yeah.
than rather than
Oh, but
them
Glazer-
individually.
Have either of them ever been a part of a roast before?
I
It's
don't
like
know.
not their wheelhouse.
I don't think so.
There was the OnlyFans ones. Because Whitney Cummings was doing those
Bert
OnlyFans
got
roasts.
roasted, yeah.
And they were also part of the other one.
Yeah, that's right. I did. Yeah.
Roast.
Glazer killed Bert. It was great.
Yeah. She's like, we love that one joke you do. It's like, shirts are supposed to stay on. I mean, that was fucking hysterical. That was great to see old Nikki Glazer back.
Dude.
Yeah, she fucking killed it.
The first times I remember, like before I really knew who they were, Nikki, Whitney Cummings, and Natasha Leggero, like on the roast, I was like, they're the best. They
Natasha was always good on
Yeah,
that.
she was great.
But
Weird gloves.
yeah, what the fuck was that always about? But yeah, but all the great people that were on those old roasts are dead. So like, you really can't have most of them anymore. Like Patrice was great, dead.
Geraldo.
Geraldo was the
Norm.
best. Geraldo was
Yeah, you're right.
best on those, like, because they would always have him fucking close because he
Yeah.
was so goddamn good. They should have had Hinchcliffe close out the fucking Brady roast instead of Schultz.
So Tony's that guy now that's just going to say anything to anyone.
I
guess.
think he
Is
has.
He's a
Yeah.
better roaster than Schultz by far.
Yeah.
He's a better roaster than everybody else.
He's
on the
already
page.
saying
Oh,
whatever he wants on
Yeah,
Kill
man.
Tony.
Yeah.
He gets practice every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he also got canceled, and somehow it just made him funnier.
Oh yeah, why did he get canceled? By the way, I heard that.
He was on some show, and he had one of his.
He was on his
openers-
show.
And one of the openers he had was was it Pang Dang was the guy's name?
I guess
an
so.
Asian comedian, and Tony had actually brought the guy along to be his feature, and then he had filmed a bunch of Asian jokes that Tony does because so Tony's jokes are fucking racist as hell, but it's evened out amongst everybody, so whatever. But he posted all the clips of Tony saying racist shit about Asians.
But he did that because Tony brought him on stage and called him the C word.
Yeah, but honestly, and
So he
everybody-
was like, here's my chance to take him down.
yeah,
Didn't work.
didn't work at all.
No one knows who that dude is, but
Yeah, 'cause
Tony
he can't
Kill Tony's bigger than it
and
ever
that dude
was.
can't get fucking booked anymore.
Well, he's a fucking rat.
Yeah.
Why would they? Fuck
But-
him.
It
If I
was-
were famous, that would be back in the day. It would always be like, oh, if I was ever on Howard Stern, that would be the dream. Now that would be my worst nightmare. I would never want to go on Howard Stern.
I
But
know, isn't that funny? how
Kill
it flipped?
Tony would probably be one of the only things I'd be like, I gotta do Kill Tony.
To be on panel, sure.
Yeah, if I was
I
like,
don't want to be.
really famous.
Yeah, I don't want to be the fucking mark on that show.
Oh, I would if I did open mics and I had like a little bit of material.
Even if you
I
have a
would do it.
bad set, you can still get put over if they
Yeah.
don't like you enough.
Yeah, true.
It's just sometimes like the thing that bums me about Kill Tony is sometimes you just seriously watch someone's dream die, and I'm
Well, that's the wrong dream
sometimes
for
just
them
like,
then.
Fuck,
Yeah.
man.
Who's the girl one of you guys posted? She was great. She's from Kill Tony. The blonde, really like she says like uncomfortable, awkward stuff. Oh, one of you guys posted her on the story, but she's from Kill Tony. She works at the mothership, I think.
Oh,
She's funny.
Christina something.
Yeah, she was funny.
Yeah.
Christina Hutchinson?
No.
No, different.
No, she's an Austin comic.
Yeah, she's just got like that weird, like uncomfortable sense of humor.
Yeah.
But one of you guys
might,
posted.
might be
it.
Dennis
Yeah.
then.
I forget her last name. It's fucking not coming to me at all.
Doesn't matter.
But
Yo, why don't we get into our sports?
what's our sports?
Music.
Ugh.
It's homework time.
Our sports.
How the fuck else are we gonna get out of this fucking go nowhere?
just said go.
Let's talk about Kill
sports,
Tony.
sports.
Let's do the homework thing. Not
Our sports.
Bart gets to ride in the front seat today because he's the good guy at sports.
God damn it, Mike. Now, see, like, you know how hard it is? Mike will drop a Simpsons reference, and I'll just, like, instantly want to, like, go into my autism and just, like, say all the lines of the entire episode. I'm like, you gotta stop. Stop it.
Yeah, we'll never get out of here.
Stop it. Yeah.
God knows he'd give me a beating if I did it.
Yeah, so that's why I'm trying not to do it myself. You know? Anywho, every week, Tom and I give each other a comedy special and an album to listen to and report back to the following week. Sometimes it's 2 comedy specials, sometimes it's 2 albums. And also we invite our guests to do the same. Last week, it was my mental health episode, and we had Kelsey and Nikita on.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you want to get into what they brought first?
Yeah, because it'll be shorter.
Yeah.
I'll start with Nikita because she assigned us a song. And I was like, okay. Well, I get that some people are busy, but goddamn.
Well, what album is the song on?
Oh. Well, it's a song. The band is called Westerman, and the song is called Roads. And this is short. I just said, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but it's pretty. And I said, it's all right. 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
I give it like a fucking D. Like, it didn't impress me or it didn't offend me either.
Do you guys listen to this song?
I did. I wrote, this sounds like contemporary yacht rock. So, in other words, it's awesome. It was good enough to make me listen to the rest of the EP, which I thought was pretty good.
Huh.
Like, I would give it a 6 or a 7.
Oh, maybe I'll try it.
Good background noise stuff. Nothing I would, like, focus on or, like, dissect too hard, but I enjoyed it.
What the fuck is that interference?
Is this my phone that's causing that?
Something.
Mine's on
There
airplane.
we
Because as soon as I pulled my phone out
Yeah.
and pulled my notes on it,
Okay.
it
Mine's on
started.
airplane.
I same as Mike. I listened to it. Yeah, it got me. It gave me like the Bell and Sebastian, Bon Iver vibes. Listened to a little bit more.
That's how you pronounce that?
Bon Iver is what I wanted to say, but
I've
I think
always,
it's Bon
I've always
Iver.
called it that.
That's what I always thought it was.
If I wasn't on a live mic right now, I would say Bon Iver.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look cool, but
LaCroix,
Sports.
drinking.
I was confused. I listened to everything, but you know, the first I'm trying to look at the message drive I was listening to on the ride down, and like the first 4 that we're gonna get to, I was like, boys had a lot of estrogen, drinking like
yeah.
soy milk, and then like I opened it up. I opened it up all the way, and then I noticed it was the 2 girls you had on
Yeah.
first. I was like, I didn't expect this from like you two. The first couple songs that I listened to.
No.
Westerman. Oh, sorry, Westerman.
He could be a superhero. I don't know.
Yeah, it's man.
I just put, this is like a commercial where the dad buys his daughter a Toyota Camry for her Sweet 16. I hope she drives her responsibly because I'm sure he worked hard and did a lot of overtime to pay for it.
Perfect.
Cars.
5 out of 10.
So pretty spot on.
Yeah.
Dennis.
It seriously sounds like there was one of those emotional car commercials.
Yeah, I didn't.
yeah.
It's all right,
Yeah.
you know. And let's get into what Chelsea, God damn it, Kelsey gave us Chapel Roan.
Someone's in trouble.
If you edit that out, you're a fucking pussy.
I won't edit shit. Kelsey gave us Chapel Roan. The record is
Got
called
your girlfriend's name.
The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess.
It's my book name.
You start.
Okay. Chapel Roan, The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess started off great, and then a dirt bike kicked in, and I was all, fuck yeah. But then it went into some radio pop talking about Get It On like Papa John, and I got mad as hell. Great parts on this album, but they're always sandwiched between two horseshit parts. Legit bummed me out. 4 out of 10. Also, Chapel Roan, more like chaperone me away from this record. I'm going to go fillet
I liked
You didn't
it.
let me finish. I'm going to go fillet the sword now. Thank you. Thank you, Thomas.
I
You
liked,
redeemed yourself.
Yeah.
I liked where it went.
Yeah.
I liked it. I put it on the ride down. I was bopping my head to it. It was
You know, I said it started off with like great singing combined with like RuPaul worship.
Yeah.
And it opens with like anthemic pop bops, but it's
Yeah.
like it's a lot at the same time though. But by the fourth song, Coffee, I was like, okay, this actually isn't too bad. And then I heard one of the songs somewhere but couldn't place it before. The best song was by far Naked in Manhattan or California. And the B-side way better than the A-side.
Is there a song called Naked in Manhattan or California?
Naked in Manhattan is a song, California is a song, and Casual is a song.
I was like, she had like songs about being naked in multiple cities. That's kind of cool. I'm sorry. You guys
Trying to read.
quit flirting, you two.
Fucking
What the fuck?
Hey Tom, I remember my first podcast.
my man.
I used to have a notebook that I would bring, and I would always get
It's
made
true.
fun of.
I rescind that. I would never do that. That was someone else.
Wasn't me. I have a notebook every time we have a new guest.
What do you got in your diary there, Anne Frank? Is what I used to remember hearing
I'm
from.
sorry. I'm pretty
this
sure
guy.
we're supposed to make people laugh on this.
It worked right now.
Yeah. See?
It is funny to hear it back
Because I'm
too.
doing my job.
Is it my turn to go?
I gave it a 6. Yeah,
Yeah.
but you said
What, his
yeah.
diary?
What?
Please proceed.
All right, Chapel Roan. Hit it like Rumpa Pum Pum. Get it hot like Papa John.
Right?
Come on, man. It's 7 a.m. and I'm driving to work. I don't need this shit.
Dude, set and setting was important. Actually,
Yeah.
To be nice, her voice is excellent.
yeah.
And the music has intermittent cool parts peppered in.
Yeah.
But this whole album just reeks of like that early aughts, like grown up bubblegum generation.
Yes.
Like pivoting to like more like power pop meets singer songwriter
Yeah,
stuff.
it was.
And that genre never did it for me, and it's not doing it for me now. And I'm not usually like a deal breaker with silly or bad lyrics unless they're so bad it takes me completely out of the song. And that happens way too much on this album. There's cool parts. There's a lot of not cool parts. So, I don't know.
She's leaning too far into the goofy lyrics, huh?
Yeah.
But again, like the good parts are really good. The
That's
bad
true.
parts are really bad. So I guess we'll just meet in the middle. 4, 5 at best out of 10.
Takes you on a journey.
Sure.
I definitely, I way prefer the B side. The better songs are there. Let's get into what we assigned each other.
We also had a podcast.
What?
Yeah. Nikita assigned us a podcast.
What was that?
Bad Friends podcast.
I've heard Bad Friends plenty of times. I don't.
Okay,
Li-
then
I
talk
don't.
about it.
I don't like it
That wasn't on the spreadsheet you sent me.
because it wasn't. She said.
You've been forgetting a lot of stuff people bring up lately.
She said if you haven't checked it out, check out Bad Friends. She didn't say a specific episode or anything.
I don't bring up specific episodes when I bring podcasts onto this either.
Anyway, that
That's
show.
a little boy.
That show stinks. 0 out of
agree.
10.
What show's that?
Bad,
Bad
Friends.
Friends podcast. It's,
I can't stand.
That's Bobby Lee. I'm not a Bobby Lee guy.
It's Santino.
I like
Yeah.
Santino though.
I
Yeah.
mean too. He's the only redeeming quality of that show for me.
Huh?
And even if they have good guests, I still don't like it.
Yeah.
0 out of 10.
Because
So there.
he can't help but make a podcast about himself, no matter what guest is on it. It's like they don't get anything in it edgewise, so you're not going to get entertained by the guest.
I also would venture to say if you listen to this podcast, you probably know what Bad Friends is already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna, I wasn't gonna bother.
It was a sign. I did my homework. I did my job.
What did you listen to? or
Check out
watch
Hate
or
Breed.
listen
They're a
to?
good band too.
Not real.
Not real, dude. I'm a hate breed truther.
Did you check out an episode or a couple?
I watched the most recent one. It was just those two.
Okay.
There was no guest. And
How'd that go?
I kept thinking of like all the other podcasts that I'm behind on that I could have been listening to.
Yeah.
Like I listen to them just so I can giggle while I'm at work, and I was just like annoyed. As soon as like some kind of good like flow would start like piping up, he would just sink it right the fuck away. Like, cause sometimes he's like Bobby Lee's yes and like skills pretty good, and Santino has the best yes and skills ever.
Yeah.
And like you're like, all right, here, okay, this is getting funny. Then all of a sudden, and just completely just. Ugh. Oh God! Such a whiny little fucking weasel, and it's like, ugh.
See why I didn't bother with it being homework?
Well, the whole thing,
It stinks,
the whole bit was.
But we're now talking about it longer than any of the other homework.
Yeah, like the
I
whole
know.
bit was like, even if we don't like it, we still have to do it. I mean, there's a lot of shit on here I don't like, and I know I don't like going into it, but I still do it because that's the rule we set for ourselves.
Well,
Now-
some of us do.
I do.
Yo, real quick, speaking of Andrew Santino and his yes and skills, though, the episode of Whiskey Ginger with him and Rick Glassman is one of the funniest things I've ever
I
seen.
can't do Rick Glassman.
That was a yes and like
He bothers
Awesome
the
show.
shit out of me when he like does like makes up raps in the middle of his episodes. Dude, get the fuck out of here, you weirdo!
I Am Phenomenal is great.
I can't stand that guy.
Now let's keep going.
You gave me Rory Scovel to try to stand up for the first
Yep.
time.
Speaking of things you don't like,
Yeah. Stupid 5-minute intro that went nowhere and was completely pointless.
I will say, to cut you off, intro was awful.
Way too long. No good payoff to it. What's the deal with concrete? What's the deal with frisbees? Look at my jacket. Look how silly it is now when I pull it up. What if I yell the unfunny line I previously said? All set up, no joke. This guy stinks. 0 out of 10. It's just hacky horse shit, and he's fucking terrible. Like he made a whole he had a good 15 minutes about what if I wore my jacket pulled up? It's like, go fuck yourself.
That's hilarious.
He stinks. Ugh. Made me want to cancel Netflix. Anybody else listen to it? No.
I don't disagree with you.
Okay.
Sorry, Tom.
I laughed at the rest of the special.
Yeah. Well, same with this whole bit. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean you shouldn't go check it out. You know, because
We're not the fucking police.
we're not hive-minded either, where we both like exactly the same shit. So
No, thank God.
hey, give it a fucking shot if you like. I don't even know how to explain it to other, describe it to other people.
Comedians.
Yeah. It's more the alt comedy type shit.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. But yeah.
I always lumped him in with Bargatze and those clean guys, but he's not.
No, he's not clean.
No.
I've seen short sets of him that are actually tolerable, but that special's bad.
I never knew Bargatze was doing stadiums now.
He's one of the biggest touring
Yeah.
comedians.
Honestly,
I had a coworker she's like, "Oh, I'm going to see Nate Bargatze this weekend." I'm like, "Oh, cool!
That's
you going
awesome.
you going to see him at Helium or something?" She's like, "No, he's playing at the Wells Fargo Center." I'm like,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Sold out too, by the way.
You ain't paying less than 3 figures to go see him. It's ridiculous.
The same amount that John Travolta paid for his movie.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I'd rather make Battlefield Earth 2, honestly.
What if those 3 figures were 000 though? Inception. Nah, he really cashed in on the clean comedy thing.
Yeah, good for him.
Well, he's good at
He
it.
deserves it. He's fucking hysterical.
He's good. Yes, he's so funny.
Yeah.
He's
I
really
love
good
that
at
dude.
it.
And musically, you brought me Sector, Human Spots of Rust. 6 Feet Under and Obituary Riffs paired with a drummer who should switch to decaf. Yeah, I'm about this, but it's kind of sloppy in parts. Sloppy enough that you really can't overlook it. 6.5 out of 10. They have other stuff I prefer, but this is good, but...
Yeah, but this was 90s,
Yeah.
spooky metalcore, in its infancy.
Yeah,
I think 98 or something.
that's kind of why I went easy on it, because I know the stuff that followed up this release is good, but sometimes it's there's some stuff where you're like, come on guys, you shouldn't have let that hit the final cut of this album. It's yeah. But it's still good. Just a little
Just
bit
the
sloppy.
sound and the recording quality takes
Yeah.
you to a very specific time and place.
I
Yeah.
liked it all.
Belgium in 1997.
Yeah.
8,000.
We have been on that fucking kick, dude.
What's wrong with it?
Nothing at all. I'm just saying. We should just we're just gonna go through every single one of those bands and all the fucking homework assignments we're gonna hand out from now on is just 8,000 bands until we legitimately run out of albums to talk about.
Well, we did that with all the Race Trader albums now,
Yeah.
so
I've only given one.
that's not true.
I've only given
You've
one
given-
and a split.
You've given me 3.
I've given you one and a split. It was 2042 in the split with Chapong.
And you gave me Burning of the White Messiah, too.
No, I gave you the split with Burn It Down too.
That's 4.
That's 3.
4 releases.
I never would recommend.
We're getting into bullshit
Burn the
now.
Idol.
What did I assign you musically? Oh, Sector.
said
You
it.
just said that. So it's my turn then.
Mr. Forgetful here.
Oh, sorry. Officer. You gave me 3 records. I'll start with Lucy Dacus. The album was Historian, 2018.
It's a fun name to say really fast.
This is the one I listened to on the ride down.
Of the Boy Genius trio, I think Lucy's my favorite solo output by far. I'd prefer it to the other two.
I knew she
handed.
looked familiar.
I didn't put 2 and 2 together until you said.
Yeah,
that
I
after.
just learned this 2 seconds ago.
I'm not going to put it on to listen to, at least not often, but I really liked it. The downer songs are real downers, but she can definitely write fucking bops too. And I liked it a lot more by the end, but I gave it a 7 out of 10.
I found out about that record. There's that Amoeba Records is a thing. Like, what's in my bag?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I love
And,
that series.
It was the comedian, that guy Kurt Braunohler, the guy that I swore was gay until I found out he was married to a woman. But he recommended that record, and I was like, they play like 2 seconds of the song of the band when they like, you know, this is Rob pick this record, and then plays like a good like 20 seconds of the stuff, and I really liked it, so I just went and downloaded the record, and I loved it. It's great. It was really good.
So I put, I like Cat Power. I like That Dog, but not as much as this lady.
Fuck
And that's
yeah.
what's up. 8 out of 10.
That's a good combo too. I don't know if I ever gave you that, dog.
You did. Didn't like it. Not for me.
Fair enough. All right.
Did you listen to it, Ant?
Yeah, I like that. With these two. 7.5.
Nice.
10. I like that one.
Leaned in with a ditto.
No, that was
Sames.
Yeah.
Samesy. What else did I give you?
You also gave me Frank Black, and you said it was Frank Black's Los Angeles, but the record is just self-titled.
Yeah, Los
Also-
Angeles is like the
You're
single.
Right. You're right. You're
Well,
right.
Yeah. I said all I can find is the self-titled album with Los Angeles on it, which I hate. So that's what I'll listen to. I expected to hate this because I hate that song so much, and I really don't like the Pixies all that much. But he says he has no time for a man called Czar, and his favorite story is about the Tower of Babel. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And once you get past the A side, it takes a turn. It's like weird for weird's sake, like a fucking Modest Mouse or some shit. And if you knowingly want a theremin in a song, the producer should kick you in your shin and push you down. But I gave it a 5. It's good. It's good.
I love how you say like something like that, and you're just like, it's 5.
yeah.
It should be pushed down.
There's equal parts good, equal parts bad. I don't like it that much, but it was better than I thought.
I think you could say with that, you don't even need to talk about the album. It's the song Los Angeles. I don't see how you hate that song. That's a great song.
Because it's
fucking
not good.
You're right about the album kind of taking a turn on the second side, but I do love Pixies. I love anything Frank Black. He really holds it down for the overweight bald community. But Tom's crazy not to like that song, right? And I would say when that song kicks off, like that might be the best non-hardcore breakdown riff ever. And it was like, that's like New York hardcore comp on Revelation. Right? Like it is so good when that song first kicks on. The fact that doesn't just naturally make you,
Then the panic chord kicks in.
yeah.
Oh, it's so good, dude.
But yeah, that's all I got there.
Michael?
Yeah, I was familiar with this record and also a Pixies fan. And it's funny because like I worked backwards from the Pixies albums to Frank Black's solo stuff when I was younger.
Makes sense.
And I always assumed like the Pixies songwriting was so all over the place just because they had members with conflicting things that they brought to the table and it was all just kind of a mishmash. But you listen to a Frank Black record and you realize, oh, he wrote all of that stuff. and it's like it's the equivalent to like a lot of different things like splattered onto a canvas all at once, but it works. Yeah, and it's a classic record. I like it. To Anthony's point, Los Angeles has some fucking riffs. Some of like the more lighter stuff I don't think flows very well, like not as good as like Pixie songs, but you know, it's good. 6, 7.
Didn't that song have I'm pretty sure Los Angeles had a very memorable music video.
Yeah.
Did.
Was he riding a tank or something?
It was like riding a car that was on fire or something.
It was a hovercraft.
Yeah.
Sick, dude.
Just quick side note that it's Los Angeles made me on the ride down start thinking of the old Wax song that like Spike Jones did the
California.
yeah.
Why did I move to Southern California? If you haven't
Great
seen the
song.
video, Tom, dude's running on fire. It's awesome, but I ended up going right into that afterwards.
It was like
And like the whole video, you think he's like running to like save himself because he's on fire, but he's like hailing a cab or something,
Yeah.
or like he's chasing down a bus.
Classic Spike.
It had at that point in time, it was the shortest music video ever recorded.
Yeah,
Until somebody beat it out with I think like 3-second music video.
because they did it all in slow mo, right? Like
Yeah.
he ran. It was, the
Yeah.
running part's probably what, like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's like I think the song total was like what 30 seconds and
Yeah, it's a short
small
one.
change. But yeah, then some grind band went and was like, "Oh, hold my beer," and did like a 4-second. Honestly, I think it was Brutal Truth that did it. It was like a 4-second video, just eat shit. But yeah, if you don't like the Pixies, there's no way in hell you're gonna like a Frank Black solo record. He got a little more focused when he just started doing Frank Black and the Catholics. That's a little more focused, but yeah,
I barely like the Pixies as it is.
His tour van got robbed at the truck too. Lost all his equipment.
damn dude.
That shocks me not at all.
So many Telecasters with really long straps.
In Chinatown, though, weird.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
a-
Chinese people love fucking Telecasters too.
Should have been a different part of town, though. That's strange.
So you're blaming Chinese people for this?
No,
Oh,
I'm
man.
shocked.
Thomas. You silly little tank engine. Is that all I gave you?
Is that everything?
No, that was only 2 records. So the last one was Demonacy, Morbidity Within,
I couldn't find this one. That's why it's not in my notes.
because he listens to music that's not real.
No, it might have been. The spelling might have been weird.
It is funky. It's Damonacy, and I found it on YouTube also.
Yep.
I missed out on this one.
Crushing Brutality is right in the YouTube description. It sounds like Morbid Angel mixed with like something heavier. And I see where bands like Innumerable Forms and Superstition probably draw inspiration from. And if I had to guess, I think Dennis would start a band that sounds just like this.
Well, I found them because Evan, drummer from Cancer Priest, this is one of his 2 favorite bands, and he will not stop. He would not stop telling me how great it is, and like I had never heard of them before.
It's
And
good.
then he's like, "You listen to this album," and I was like, I get it now."
I gave it a 100% like A, like 8 out of 10.
Yeah, because like normally,
great.
because there's other stuff he brings that he shows me. I'm just like, it's decent, but it's nothing really like gonna blow your skirt up. Now when they're so, I was just him fucking puffing up something it's good but not great. But then I sat down and listened to it. I was like, fuck it, Christ, he's right.
Real good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just reminded me of something Dennis would recommend.
Fair.
You know, when I heard it, I was like, "Oh, this is Dennis."
Fair.
It is Dennis.
Yep.
I'm Dennis. Hi, guys.
He's right there.
I am. Now, Ant, what you been jamming lately, dude?
Oh, is this where we give recommendations?
Yeah, dude.
Right? All right. Brought the notes.
Write it down this time, Tom.
All right.
No.
The first record is actually a record that one of my best friends from high school just put out under the moniker Kai Mark. It's on Mind Over Matter Records.
Can you spell Kai Mark?
Kai space MARK. It's Brian Louie. You know Brian Louie, I think.
Yeah, I do.
I think you can get it in the Death Wish store, but it's some old acoustic tracks, from a dark time in his life that just got released now that he recorded like 5 years ago. Second,
What's the name of it?
oh, Kai Mark. I think it's just self-titled. It's a 7-inch EP. Mind Over Matter Records, available on Death Wish too. The next 2 friend bands I'm going to Staticlone. They have 2 Flexis out now. Philly dudes. It's if you're fans of like Leatherface that style of kind of English punk. 2 Flexis now, more to come. Check out the Bandcamp. New band that I really like, Punk Ripper, band called Alienator, Time to Die, new 7-inch. It's on Unlawful Assembly. Check it out. It's fucking good. And just quick little, related to that, something to talk about, Fest. I always travel during that week. I think I brought it up last time.
Is that the one in Pittsburgh?
No, that's the one here in Philly. It's like the Punk Fest. It's the 3rd year. It always overlaps when my wife has time off, so it's usually when we're traveling. But check it out. Alienator will be on that. Jim_Shomo on Instagram. Punk dude puts it all on. Shout out to Jim. His grandma lives in the same apartment as my mom. But all the proceeds of this Punk Fest are going to benefit mutual aid for Gaza, so it's going to be cool. But there's so many bands like Alienator right now that are really fucking good, so check them out.
I actually took a screen grab when you posted it on Instagram the other day so I could check it out later. That's some just analog boys do. Mike.
Yeah, I forgot to pump up this record last time I was on. It's my front runner for album of the year so far. Tom, you're going to hate this. I'm sorry in advance. But Iron Monkey put out a new record this year.
Oh, they're on Spotify now.
They are. Yeah, the old stuff's up too.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about it. What?
So they have an LP called Spleen and Goad.
It's in my fucking front running as well.
Yeah, it's I appreciate this record more than the last LP they tried to do, like their comeback LP, because I think their singer's not trying to do the Johnny Morrow anymore.
Yeah.
He's trying to do his own thing, and they just feel like a way more complete band when they're not trying to like resurrect his vocal style.
Johnny Morrow, not Johnny Marr?
Morrow.
Who's Johnny Morrow?
Johnny Morrow is the original singer of Iron Monkey who passed away.
Yeah.
Which is why the band
and when
disbanded.
They replaced him when they came back, and
it's
the guy that came back when they.
It's the guitar player who wrote all the original riffs, but he sings for them now too.
But when he first started like being the main vocalist, he kind of just copied what the other guy was doing instead of just doing his own thing. So it's kind of like, you know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
it sounds more cohesive now.
Yeah.
It's not like some guy putting on a Johnny Morrow impersonation.
Yeah. It's basically weed riffs, so I don't see Tom enjoying it, but maybe he will.
Surprised I haven't listened to that before.
But it's super hard. It's not like it's not slow, go nowhere weed riffs. It's hard as hell.
Yeah.
It's Iron Monkey. It's quintessential Iron Monkey.
When I say like weed shit, I mean like sludgy stuff, not like 19-minute songs. You know, just meander and go nowhere.
I out and out won't listen to that music like that.
Like
Sleep or some shit.
Yeah, it's not.
Ooh.
It's not that.
Not a fan of Sleep either.
This is some stuff you can fucking
Yeah.
split some fucking heads open to. And I have a record that I just kind of like rediscovered. It's like for the first time in like 10 years. It's an LP by a band called Sex Prisoner.
Nice. Good band.
It's their self-titled record.
I always slept on that band because the people that liked it, I didn't like.
Also true.
Story of my fucking.
They put out a couple good releases. This was the one that I like actually owned a copy of back in the day and really enjoyed. And then, like you said, they kind of slipped through the cracks because there were like a million other bands that did the same kind of stuff. And then they came up on a shuffle recently, and then I just did like a deeper dive into that specific record again and realized like this record fucking
Is this
rules.
the one where there's like no drums? It's like a drum machine.
Doesn't sound like a drum machine. Sounds like full band.
Or am I thinking somebody else?
You're thinking of somebody else. This is like a fucking.
Are you thinking of Sex Vid?
No,
That band?
no. Sex Prisoner, I think, is one of those.
You're thinking of
bands-
Sex Positions.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's
not.
Sex Positions.
That-
Now I'm fucking confused.
Sex
I was
Positions.
on board. Now it's Sex Vid, Sex Prisoner.
I'm like approaching.
Sex
Don't
Po-
care.
Sex Positions was an early Death Wish band.
Yeah.
That all like.
Yeah, it was the dudes from that band, The Dedication,
Yeah.
and
But
it
then
was
they
them doing
found-
more like Ink and Daggery sounding stuff with a drum machine and like
But Sex
electronic
Prisoner,
stuff.
They're punk, right?
Yeah.
They're on like Iron Lung or Beach.
Yes.
One of those labels.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Oh, nice. I don't
They're
have to listen to
legitimately
Sex
good.
Positions.
Yeah, I was very on. I got confused after the
think
third
I've seen
Sex
them one
band.
time.
I'm like, I'm making sure I'm thinking of the right one.
Yeah,
I've
Sex
never-
Positions is one of those. All the cokeheads in Philly were all about him. I was like, I'm out.
What do you got this week?
Fuck. You go first, because I got to pull up what, because I have a whole list of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shut up.
Comedy. I'm going to assign you a set that I saw on YouTube of a comic I never even heard of before. Name is Caitlin Checkeroski
Hold on. Caitlin with a K or a C?
with a C.
Caitlin or?
Caitlin. Yep.
Okay. What's that last name?
Checkeroski.
Can you give me a spelling on that, please?
It's Czech, like CHACK.
Okay.
ERO ski. And it's comedians you should know. It's from this year.
And it's called Comedians You Should Know.
Mm-hmm. It's like a series, and they'll put out like long sets of comedians that you should
Yeah,
know.
I saw the one, Josh Johnson.
I didn't see that one, but
Yeah.
same channel. So I'm giving you that one. And I'm giving you a metal record this week. The band is called Lipoma,
Mm.
I had that once.
and the album is Horrors of Pathology.
Nice.
They have an EP too that's really good.
When your album
But-
art is pixelated on all streaming services, you know it's
That's a good point.
you know it's some good grindcore coming your way.
I highly recommend their splits. They have some really good split albums out there. What do we got here? All right, here we go. The band, the album I got for you, it's an LP, older one. Band's called Into Another.
Oh, I love Into Another.
Album's called Seamless.
Classic.
Now, I love this record. I really do. But I hate the first song on it. To the point where I feel if they would have left that first song off, it would have been a perfect album.
You said that about the Institute record too, but I love that song. I think it's cool.
Yeah. Now, this
I always forget about that.
this isn't
That's a good record.
That record's real good.
This isn't a special. It's an album. It's a comedy album by Joe DeRosa,
Huh.
Joey D.
and it's called "I Go to Atlanta All the Time." It's from 2022.
I didn't even hear about this coming out
He's one of the only people I know that still puts out comedy albums
because he's a fucking
instead of
idiot.
specials. Because he's a fucking vinyl nerd.
He's an idiot.
Yeah.
I go to Atlanta all the time.
Shout out to all his shitty fucking punk bands he was in Philly. Bernie Head Flap.
It's called I Go to Atlanta all the time.
Yeah.
Wait, Joe DeRosa was in Philly punk bands?
Yeah.
Tim Heidecker was in Ink and Dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Joe DeRosa,
The comedian.
Like Joey Rose's like
Yeah.
Taste
Yeah.
Buds. Yeah, that guy.
Huh. What bands was he in?
He was in a band called Bernie Head Flap. Do you remember the
That's a
the
great
Westchester
name.
Philly like punk bands like Bobby Cork and Wally
Yeah.
and
of
shit like
course.
that? He was part of that crowd.
Really? Like the
Yeah.
Creep crowd?
Yeah.
Huh.
Like
The early Creep crowd.
early Creep crowd.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like when you and I were still babies, pretty much.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Because Wally was around for a while.
So was Bobby Cork for around for a good long while.
I'm just
Terrible, but,
I'm
yeah.
imagining you two's heads on babies' bodies and it's fucking me up right now.
It looks exactly the same as it does now.
Yeah.
Goo goo. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually still, I have a lot of baby dimensions still. Fat legs.
I didn't know Joe DeRosa was a punk rocker. It would be cool
Yeah.
to see him on like one of those podcasts talking about like how he got into punk. And
He
shit.
is.
You can hear his like his alt side come out every once in a
I don't.
while.
Where do you listen to Joe DeRosa on a regular basis? Does he have a podcast?
Yeah, he does.
I hear him on other
He does
pods.
one with Sal Volcano called Taste Buds,
Oh, okay.
and it's okay. It's mostly them like they'll like battle out like this food versus that food. They actually one of the ones who did like a Wawa Sheets battle once, but like the other ones like Oreos or Chips Ahoy. Like just,
Yeah.
it's kind of dumb.
They'll put out like any two things versus each other on Twitter, and that'll be like at the end of the episode they'll go over results and shit. It's pretty genius for audience interaction actually.
But it's hit or the podcast itself is hit or miss.
I
It's-
largely don't listen to it.
Yeah, me neither. But it is funny watching two grown adult men like argue over if G.I. Joe was better than the old Muscle Men figures.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a good
It's like-
argument.
It's just like, and they get fucking heated about it too.
Damn, I used to fuck with those Muscle Men figures too.
They came in the little trash can.
Yeah.
Those things were sick, dude. I love those things.
And I mean, like DeRosa's like around. Like he'll do other podcasts.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I enough for me to know him, like from just being on
Yeah.
other podcasts.
I kind of want.
Or maybe I just hear about him hooking up with the transvestite at Skankfest.
Yeah.
When I saw fucking Tuesdays with Stories at the TLA, he was one of the guests
Oh,
who came
cool.
out.
He's
great.
He's a great live comedian too.
That's new in my stable. I mean, I know. I mean, it's like I know all these comedians, but it's like there's only so many podcasts that you
Yeah.
can like listen to. But like,
Yeah.
when I run out of stuff, like I have certain ones, like, but when I run out of stuff, like we might be drunk, and Tuesdays with Stories are like go-to ones.
Yeah, because like taking on a new podcast is actually like fucking hard because it's like you only have so many hours of work, and you got to fit in all the other podcasts and shit. Like I've got a stable of like 10 of them. It's like, and that's a lot.
It's a good rotation though.
Yeah, and then you still got to figure out how to fit in actual music, stand-up specials. It's a lot to take on, but there's only so many podcasts you can fit in. But Taste Buds, I wouldn't recommend it. His albums and shit, he doesn't have like a proper special.
No,
Which
it's
is
just,
weird.
I was just thinking that because
He's got at least 3 albums.
well, lately he's been touring a fucking one-man show.
Yeah, I Never
and-
Promised You a Rose Garden or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just know, like, he always comes up on all the usuals, and it's just, oh, Derosa's wild, like party animal, like going crazy.
He used to be the young bull on Opie and Anthony back in the day.
Okay,
I
and-
listen to those appearances a lot. He was great on
Yeah.
MMA.
Because it was like back in the day, because him and Jay Okerson were like babies in comedy on that show. And just like, and like now, like, of course, and they're from the same area too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's funny, there's old episodes like Joe DeRosa and
Yeah,
Big Jay Okerson were like
they-
babies.
They started coming to Sirius or whatever, K-Rock or whatever, when they were like 10, 12 years into comedy.
Yeah. It's funny.
It's good.
Back when Joe DeRosa still had hoagie mouth. And they fucking moved to LA, got rid of it. But yeah, he's got like 3 albums, and they're good. I'd like to see him actually have an actual special, and not have this and listen to a CD. You know what I mean? What?
Nothing. I've complained about that, and you've pushed back on it.
What?
It's interesting to hear you
What do you mean?
switch sides.
What do you mean?
Switching sides. Having to sit and listen to something rather than watch it or something. I don't know. Forget it.
Okay.
Nice.
I do stand-up albums in the car sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't
In the
know. I
car,
don't.
It makes no difference to me, but
Like, I don't have an option to where I can sit and watch shit at work. So that's how I have to take in specials now.
audio.
Because I don't have the really chance to sit down and watch. But I would like to see him have an actual special, not just a CD.
It's not like it couldn't be made to happen either.
Because even if you're listening, if you can tell like the joke's a visual gag or whatever, I can stop and go look at the phone real quick, and that's fine. But him, it's just like his shit does have like physical bits, and like it's an album, so you can't really put picture to words and shit like that. Or I don't know. I'm talking out my ass. And I got to fart really bad, and I don't want to kill everybody else in this room. Anybody else anything to plug? Parlay
I
Philly?
did all my plugging, yeah.
Parlay.Philly.
Parlay
At
Philly.
parlay.philly, yeah.
Yeah. I gotta get my mom a fucking Phillies jersey. But I don't know what the fuck weird ass size she wears.
You got to?
Yeah, because I love her. And I want to do nice things for her. It's crazy. I hate her, but I wanted to get her nice. I bought her a bunch of fucking Phillies shirts. I don't know, the end of like around the last season. Like all the players, I listened to the ones she always talks to her friends about and shit.
The hot ones.
So I went Harper,
Hot.
and one is like Real something.
Real Muto, yeah.
Yeah. So I just found like some shirts online and shit. I was gonna get her like an actual Phillies like jersey off of like Dick's Sporting Goods, but I was like, yo, I love you, but I don't love you that amount of money.
I don't love you $150 worth.
Shit, that's being generous. So I was like,
Should have taken her and the pups to the game last night.
she won't go to Philly.
The bark
go.
at the park.
We talked about this on
She won't go to
Patreon.
Philly.
Oh,
She won't go to Philly,
Not even to Citizens Bank.
dude.
that's barely Philly.
That's what I said.
Yo, 80s, 90s, she took us there all the fucking
She
time.
took him to the fucking vet.
We used to go to Dollar Dog Night constantly.
What are we
Yeah, they
talking
don't get
about?
those no more.
Yeah,
You won't
dude.
see him no more.
Yeah. So like I just got her a bunch of like t-shirts and stuff. I was like, okay, she can just wear these while she watches the game because she refuses to wear like graphic t-shirts outside of the house. She's weird.
Oh man.
So every time like the Phillies would lose, I'd be like, well, that's because you weren't wearing your fucking t-shirts. I got you like 4 of them fucking things. Yeah. So I was like, I'll get her a jersey. Maybe she'll like that, but I don't know what fucking size she wears.
Just guess.
Women's size
Yeah,
is weird. Old woman.
Men's small. Men's medium. Fuck it.
Send me some sizes. I gotta hook mom up.
You got a
It's-
fucking jersey
yeah,
hooked up right
you-
here. What is he, fucking Joey Bananas?
Get her a nice Lenny Dykstra.
There
Yeah.
you go.
She loves
That would make her
Oh,
fucking
she's
year.
hot.
Dude, no, her guy was fucking Darren Dalton.
Ooh, Dutch.
Yeah, he was dreamboat, man.
I'm telling you, dude, I should probably left the snail trail on the couch watching the Phillies back in the day, dude. Dude, like, the Schmidt era and, like, a couple years after, that was, like, her fucking bread and butter.
I was a fucking Mike Lieberthal, Jimmy Rollins, Bobby Abreu guy.
That's after I fell
Oh, so you were cornrow Jimmy Rollins.
Or Wallins.
Who was the
Sorry.
guy? Who was the one-handed?
It's like if you were a baby.
Oh, you think I silly baby. Who was the one-handed
Baby
dude?
Mike.
Jim Abbott.
Wasn't he on the Phillies? He had one hand, right?
Yeah.
Yo, you know how like people used to line up outside after the games to get autographs from
Yeah.
people sometimes? I did that with my parents and like a couple of my parents' friends who took us to the game because they had a fucking box.
Yeah.
And I got a Phillies ball autographed by Bobby Abreu and Jimmy Rollins on the same ball. I got my ticket autographed by Mike Lieberthal, and I got a hat signed by Scott Rowland.
There you go. Scott Rowland just named to the Hall of Fame.
And he was like,
The one foul ball I came like this close to catching was a Scott Rowland foul ball the last year at the vet.
that's crazy.
It like literally grazed my fingertips and like hit the pillar behind me, and some kid like a few rows back like got it.
Apparently he was like I'm not signing anything type guy too, and somebody pulled a come on man, he's a kid, and he grabbed my hat and black hat, signed it with a black pen. I don't know where the fuck it is, but
He was 31 at the time, though. Big old fucking pecker swinging back.
okay. He's been retired for however long.
I don't fucking I don't know shit about sports.
That's
But
why it's
I remember
funny.
getting stuff signed. All those I gave all the balls that I got signed. I gave
Pause.
him a mic. I gave him a mic.
Yeah, I got them on my desk at work.
Nice.
That's a fucking big ass desk.
Dude, I got all my tchotchkes on my desk, man. Puts
Got all Dennis.
it rivals this
All
way.
my
I got
balls
Dennis's
on it?
balls just on display.
Pause.
Dude. I got nothing.
Me either.
I got nothing. All right, hit that intro music.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love you more than I can say. I love you twice as much tomorrow. Love you more than I can say. Oh yeah, yeah. I miss you every single day. Why must my life be feel so long? I love you more than I can say. Thank you.